Contractor license and registration information is available at certapro.com.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready? Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and saying what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
And now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern bike like on the 10-pound test. Smoke cess, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning Stone Pimp. Straight limping, booze from drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe.
Oh, we're here. Don't you worry about that.
The 10-cent brain.
Been gone too long, too much cocaine.
Welcome to Senning Show.
I'm ready to rock left to right.
I am John Senning. Thank you so much for being here. Find a way to interact in the program. 800-771-1025. Get up in the vroom on YouTube. 1025 The Bone. Shout out to everybody who's in there right off the get. Alex in Tampa, Pillow Pants, Corey Puckett, Ron Slater. Wait, is that two? Does Nolan have 2 accounts running in there?
Oh.
But before we go any further, fresh off the boat, bye. I did not hear of any arrest. I was having flashbacks to last year because you did a run-in on the Monday show, and I remember we welcomed you into the studio with Bad Boys playing because you had been accosted, arrested, had your room flipped, and you were nearly cuffed and stuffed. It does feel like you made it off fairly unscathed, but I can just tell from your voice. I can tell that you have a little bit of post-cruise feeling running through your body.
Yes, definitely. I made it on with party favors.
Yeah.
And made it off with party favors.
So what is that? Is
No,
that
I left all my party favors there.
Oh, you left
Yeah,
them,
yeah. You got to get rid of it the night before. You don't want to go through customs.
Yeah, that is the scariest part.
Yeah.
For something about that, because they do they check to make sure that you didn't bring any fruit back, or they don't play when you're coming back to America. Like they're looking for anything. If you grabbed some leaves off a tree in the Bahamas, they probably mess with you at that point.
Exactly. But getting on there was pretty good. No issues. Roomed with Ian. He got on with no issues.
I have. So here's the thing. I have lots of questions, and I legitimately haven't heard much. I did not hear the podcast. I didn't get to hear any of Mike this morning. All I heard was when I was leaving the gym is that Johnny B got in a fight with his wife because she left him for an hour, and everything else I am fairly oblivious to. So let me start. I lied because when I was going into the gym, I heard Gio being mad that, which I kind of understand. So my room, I did not go. My room, from what they were saying, was left empty.
Yes, I thought, so I didn't even think about that. On the way there, my dad, Ian Beckles, was like,
Papa.
My pa, he was like, what's happening to the Senny thing? Are you getting? I go, what do you mean? He doesn't have a room. He's not going. He goes, so it's empty. I go, I didn't even think of that.
I thought of somebody, maybe it was Gio messaged me like early or at some point on Thursday, and I thought about like, cause I had the room, like I had the room number. I thought about just sending it to him. So did I heard Ian talk about it. Did Ian was that room a balcony room?
It was a balcony room. We all discussed it the first day. I was like, Gio said, he goes, soon as I can, I'm sprinting to guest services and getting that John Senning suite. And I lied to him and I said, John called ahead and got it for me. He goes, no way.
Man.
I go, yeah.
Did he believe that?
Well, he bought it for a bit. He looked upside. I go, I'm just kidding. Go for it, man. It's probably open. But did you hear who got it? You didn't?
From what I heard, it sat, well, maybe. So I heard, I said I didn't hear anything, but these are the things that I heard. Johnny B, I heard the Gio was mad, and then I heard something about Tom the Tree Man.
Yes. So
which that is this is a real story?
Yes.
What happened to him? So Tom the Tree Man goes to get into his room.
Yes, he opens the closet, and I guess he's not paying attention, and he stepped on something. Thought it was a bug. That was like a cockroach.
Oh, my God,
which is already
dude.
bad, right? But then it's 100 times worse. He looks down, used condom.
Dude, that is insane. Like, if I was him, I never brought this up on the air, but when the plan was for me to go, I told you that I wanted to do that prank where everybody puts their life jackets on and you play a siren noise and you flash the lights and make people think the boat is going down. And we talked about doing it to Tom the Tree Man.
Yes.
I would think if I'm Tom the Tree Man, as soon as I step on that, I'm thinking that Mike Calta or you or somebody else is behind. How does a used condom make it through housekeeping?
Yeah. Apparently it was like when you open the closet, I guess, like if you were to step in it, because it's big enough you could step in it, he stepped on it. So I guess they didn't even check the closet when they were, which is weird. Oh,
my God. Also, how's a used connie end up in the closet? I guess you could just throw it in there.
Yeah.
Maybe they had somebody locked in the closet and they were having sex in the closet.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
So this idiot throws it out, like not even throws it out. He flushes it. One, you're not supposed to flush.
I was going to say that's problematic in the first place.
Yeah. So he flushes it, calls guest services. They're like, well, there's no evidence now. And he's like, all right. Goes back to getting his room ready. Finds more condoms.
Like used condoms?
I believe they were more used ones.
Dude, they were just having an F fest in this room. This was just a sex den.
Yes. It reminds me of Jury's show.
Oh,
with the real estate people.
Yes.
Just banging the whole time
exactly.
and stuff. Yeah. So he got an upgrade, and we heard it was your room.
Oh, really?
They upgraded.
I would imagine that's possible.
Yeah.
I didn't know for certain. What a terrible What a terrible set of circumstances. Rightfully so. I'm sure the cruise line is mortified.
Yes, he flushed that condom, ruined the whole floor for everyone for a bit.
Are you serious?
Everyone's bathroom, because you're not supposed to flush stuff like that. And word was, just before we came in, someone had flushed something from the last cruise, so they just fixed it.
So he got the upgrade and then got to leave his floor in shambles because he flushed the used Connie.
Yes.
Oh, damn, dude. That's a rough way to start the cruise. You walk in, because that feeling from the cruises I've been on, you're always like waiting to get in your room. You're kind of, everybody's lingering around, waiting until the word that your luggage shows up to your room or your room's ready. You step in there just ready to hit the high seas, and then you're toe deep in man goo.
Yeah, exactly. That's insane to me.
That is why. Well, if Tom got, I would have, it would have been nice if you or Gio could have had it, but
it's fine. At the same time, I was. But
thinking, you had the balcony though.
No, meaning no.
I thought you said you guys had a balcony.
Who said that?
You just said 5 minutes ago that you and Ian had a balcony.
No, I said I did. No, I didn't say that. What did I say? Rewind it. I don't remember saying.
Now I don't know where back to. I swear.
Yeah.
So you guys did not.
No. We're regular room. And I'll tell you this: once you go in those rooms, like if you go in there for a nap, you're gonna lose track of time because it's so dark.
That is the great thing about those rooms. Like I was excited. I'd never had a balcony before, so I was excited for that experience. But like when we used to go in the promo days, you'd be out working all day, try to get in a nap, and dude, being able to just go into that dungeon of a room, you could probably just sleep your whole life away.
It was a great cruise, a lot of fun things. The one gripe I would have, it has nothing to do with Calta cruise aspect of it. It's just the cruise line. You can't prevent this. A lot of jits on that cruise. A lot of kids. A lot of teenagers. And that was kind of annoying.
Somebody, I think it was Bobby, who we know that comes out to a lot of events. He posted a video from up on the deck. It looked packed.
Yes.
Like the deck looked like that was a damn near sold out cruise.
Yeah, I remember the first day at night, we were all hanging around, and there was like a table next to us that went all to the jacuzzi. And my cousin was like, What about them? I go, think they're underage, dog. And he's like, no, I don't think they are. We had this whole argument.
Cruise? Like what are like large groups of teenage kids?
So we find out that later. You'll find out when Juicy comes in where that comes from, because I don't want to talk about that until she gets here because she had to experience that. But there was a moment where he was like, I'll ask them. I go, don't ask those girls how old they are. That seems even creepier. And while we're having this argument, they're all in the jacuzzi. This kid, this little chubby kid in like a t-shirt comes up. He goes,
like looking like the Rizzler.
Yes. He comes up and he's like, hey, the girls just want to say they think you guys are all cute. I go, how old are those girls? And he goes, I don't know. I go, get out of here, bro.
Oh, man, dude, that's like a sting operation, dude. That is that's a dangerous game.
Yeah,
you got to be
pulling up to Epstein Island.
Well,
no.
seriously, and then I mean, you got to essentially at that point, if you've got any interest in commingling, you got to pretty much be asking for IDs.
Exactly, and that was another thing. I go, they could say whatever age. We got to see IDs if it comes down to it. The biggest story, I think, though, was Coco Cay. You never heard this yet.
Is that I saw a video on Instagram. What happened?
So we get there, and my cousin JoJo brought his high school friend, who I've never met until the first day on the boat.
Oh, damn, that's a dangerous game.
Yeah, so
newbie in the crew.
Cool guy, hanging out, pacing himself. We're hanging out the first day. Second day, we get to Coco Cay, which I didn't know this, and Corey has to tell me if this is actually true, because once we get to Coco Cay, everyone's like, did you see the girl in the Bahamas? Did you see the girl in the Bahamas at the tram? I'm like, no, why? Big Senning Show fan and wanted to meet me because she knew I was out.
Oh, really? Wait, in the Bahamas?
In the Bahamas.
Wait, she was a Bohemian.
Yes, I think she just drives the tram back and forth and listens to the shows.
Oh, damn.
So
like she's from Florida. Did you end up meeting her? Was she from Florida?
I didn't get the story. I think Corey and them got a better story of what happened.
Is it possible they made this up?
No, because a lot of random people were telling me.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
That they were like, oh, where's Dizzy? Where's Dizzy?
Dude, to our Bohemian queen out there running the tram for Royal Caribbean, give us a call, would you?
Yeah, right? So I walk both ways because you're never going to get that view again, so I just walk. So Coco Cay, we're all hanging out, drinking, having a good time, and there's a point where, everyone's getting tipsy. Everyone's getting sauced up.
Which happens at those things. Yeah. When you get off the boat, like it just feels like you enter a different world, and I think people, they feel like they got to take a little more advantage of the drink package. You got the swim up bars, which I think makes people drink more.
So we're hanging out, and he at one point goes off, JoJo's my cousin's friend. And
does this guy have a name? Are we using his name? Can we come up with a name?
Bumby is his nickname.
Bumby. Okay, so Bumby.
So Bumby's at the bar, and he's flirting with these bachelorette girls. He's having a great time. I think that's what set it off, because he's just doing shots with them, doing all that.
That'll do it, dude. Sometimes you get a little too horned up. You think you're going to have a little too much fun. You think you see a light at the end of the tunnel, and then you lose track of it.
So he's doing that, and at one point he's like, oh, come over here and let's, hang out with me. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't really want to do all that. I'm going to go get some food. I go get some food with a bunch of listeners, and we're getting pizza and, empanadas and whatever. And they're like, we got to get for JoJo. So we get a bunch of food, and we're walking back. And as we get back, my cousin JoJo is like, Bumpy's not doing good. He passed out for a second.
Oh, no.
I was like, for real? I was like, go get him. He goes, he's his own man. I'm like, okay. I don't think that's a good answer. So
no man left behind.
Yeah, right? So we eat our food, and someone's like, JoJo, tell her food's ready. So I get back in the water. And as I'm walking up, JoJo's like, your friend. I'm like, my friend? I didn't bring any friends.
Oh, God. He's your friend, dude, whether you like it or not, dude. He's your friend.
And I look, and right as I look, projectile vomits.
No, in the pool?
He's trying to get out, and he's walking kind of to the side of it. And I think he knows it's coming, so he tries to turn and kind of get out of the pool. Too late. It's going, and he's doing the things where you're trying to catch it.
No. Oh, in his mouth or in his hands?
It went out, and he tried to catch it, and then he's just at the side, and I'm at JoJo at this point. I'm like, I'm running out of here. I'm not staying in the pool for this. She goes, yes, let's all get out. So we all get out. And
was it immediately panic on the staff's behalf? Because I've never heard of vomit, but you hear stories and you see movies where if a kid poops in the pool or something, it's immediate, shut it down, drain the pool.
Yeah.
So there was an immediate panic on the staff's behalf. We've got a major biohazard situation.
So he did it kind of close to the lifeguard, but I think the lifeguard wasn't looking. So then he notices that he's at the side of the pool, so he goes to talk to him. I can't hear what he's saying, but I think he notices it all.
Oh, God.
And he kind of, you could see him just kind of oh, here we go. And he calls someone over, and they walkie someone over, and that's when they clear the pool out. When the guy comes and checks, and I guess it's dirty in the pool.
So they got to clear everybody out.
Everyone.
So
has to
everybody's
get
out of the pool. Giant pool, swim up bar. Everybody's vibing high, and then everybody has to get out of the pool because this dude barfed in there.
And I immediately go to JoJo, work JoJo. I go, everyone's gonna blame me for this.
Yeah, and you know what? You're not wrong. I mean, he's in your orbit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're being blamed for it, but anybody who let me put it to you hard to say. Like if you weren't on the cruise or if you weren't on the station, would your cousin still be going on the cruises and would he be bringing people on the cruises if it wasn't for you?
Good question. I think he would. So
he was like listening to the station and stuff before you were on it? If you never were on the Bone.
My cousin?
Yeah.
No, but the guy who was, he's a fan of the Bone.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a fan of the Bone.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah.
So
he's been listening since Cowhead.
Did he catch blowback from I would
and
imagine.
He kind of looks like Gio. I don't know if you knew that.
I would imagine everybody's pissed. Is everybody pissed? Is he getting a promo cut on him by Mike Calta?
So everyone's getting out the pool, and I start walking back to the food. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna get out of here for a bit. And as I'm walking by, Galvin goes, "Hey, Dizzy, cool friend."
Oh no!
I'm like, I just met the guy. He goes, "I saw you dapping him up."
So do you have heat on you for real?
No, I think they were all they're yes, in a sense. So because I got an award. 6 degrees of dizzy or whatever.
Meaning anybody connected to you is going to be the problem, kind of?
Without saying, we know what happened last year.
Yeah, things did happen.
Yeah.
And I thought just from seeing the pictures and stuff, I just thought, wow, it looks like so much more of a peaceful time. And I think it probably was, minus the vomiting.
Yes. And to be fair, no offense to him, but that's not my responsibility.
Yeah.
If anything, it's my cousin's responsibility.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to drinking gone awry, once we all get past a certain age, I think people have those times where it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would be tough for anybody to know that he was ready to blow chunks in the pool, and probably didn't get to bang any of the bachelorettes either.
Exactly. And I'm walking around and I'm like, man, they should send this guy back to the ship. And then some random people were like, nah, man, make his ass walk back to Florida. I'm like, yeah. I'm just acting like I'm not with him.
Damn.
But he was good besides that. Obviously.
That was his one moment.
It was a little rough. And then everyone was calling him Puke Boy when they saw him. They're like, oh, good job, Puke Boy.
I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens to you after you puke in the pool and everybody has to leave. So, was there still more time to be had in the pool? Or was it the end of the day? How badly did it ruin the day is what I'm asking.
I want to say that this happened around 2-ish. Because I remember putting it on my story. I'm like, they kicked us out and we're not supposed to be out till 4:30.
Oh, I think I did see that. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know that you had any connection to the person either.
I think maybe they opened it up at 4, and then you could have got maybe a half hour, an hour in, but everyone was over it at that point. Everyone was kind of heading back to the ship, and they're like, all right, I guess this is done. So that kind of ended Coco Cay pretty early. But he handled it well. He was cut off for a while. He was cut off till the next day. And
they cut him off from the ship cuts him off.
Yeah, because they came over to him. They had to talk with him. I guess they told him, hey, you're being cut off. And then when he went to order a drink the next day, it was just a regular drink like soda. They were like, hey, you got to go talk to...
Oh, geez.
Guest services.
We got to have an intervention with you, dude.
And he went, he found out he's cut out till 4:30. He came up, he's kind of mad. I was like, that's a responsible decision. I go, you ruined a whole island. We're about to go to another island. I didn't want you to ruin that too.
I've had to have told you the story before, and this was even riskier because we were just nothing but in promotions, and it actually worked here. When we went to Cozumel, we were at the Cozumel Palace, and Dennis Gravedigger, who at the time was doing video, we got there and just started going ham, doing shots of tequila, and he thank God it wasn't in the pool, but he puked right on the edge of the pool. Like he was on stage. Like everybody's in the pool and everybody's looking at him. He pukes. They took him to some back room. They wanted to take him to they thought he was dying. They wanted to take him to a Mexican hospital. And I think it was actually Carmen who busted in a back room and had to rescue him, so they did take him away. So it happens when you're out in the sun and the drinks are flowing, especially if you got the drink package. I think it's hard not to go hard. You just got to make it out of the pool if you're going to vomit. That's really his only crime here.
Yeah, I think if I didn't go get food and I noticed he was getting loopy, I would have been like, hey man, take a break real quick, get some water, let's go get some food. I would have tried to look out for him. It was just within 20 minutes that happened.
Did you have a moment on the cruise where you were completely overserved one way or the other?
No, I didn't, because remember, I can't get the drink package. So, I can't really get that. I was definitely drunk at Coco Cay because people were buying me drinks, and you'll find out one of the people when JoJo gets in here. But, no, I was good, man. I was, I'm more of a smoker than anything. So.
And everything was smooth in that department? No trouble? Nobody was breaking down the door? Did you feel like you were on a list?
So when we got up there, I was definitely nervous that like soon as I scan my thing and they find out, oh, this is Gareth Bernard, they're going to go secondary
Yeah,
search.
well, something. Yeah. Like you got to have a little star by your name or something.
Yeah. And then like when you go up, so you go up to the top deck, floor 11 usually, not the top, and there's a smoking area, and they don't really care. You don't really do it during the day because there's kids running around and stuff, but like after a certain time, you're kind of free to like smoke whatever you want as long as it's not like shooting up meth or whatever. So I'm smoking blunts, but every time I see someone that works with the cruise, I like hand it to one of my friends.
You're going down, brother.
Yeah, I'm like, here we go. But no, they were pretty cool on this ship. Nothing. I would walk by rooms and they would smell ridiculous.
That's the thing. You got so many people that are just burnt. Like if you can just mildly act like you care, I think you're probably going to be clear 90% of the time.
And I think we're all on the same page as like I was already flagged for something else on that cruise. So, it sucked. But this cruise, all safe, all good, all fun, man. Tons of people asking about you, checking on Brody and, asking, all these questions about you. And I was like, him and Danielle are figuring stuff out. And they all say that you made the right decision. They're like, I can't imagine him having fun here with what he has going home. I go, exactly.
Yeah, I was telling you before the show, I'm just having it was just a super, intense, like 4 or 5 days. And not just what was going on with Brody, but having to make, obviously Brody and my situation with my dog and my wife is always first and foremost. But it was like, I did not take it lightly to not go. You know what I mean? I don't know that there's one single person who, after they announced that I was going, they booked the cruise. Like, I don't think that at all. But more for the sake of Mike and John and everybody who ultimately invited me, I just felt bad and I hated that I had to make that decision. But if you did book a Calta cruise only to see me, just send me an Instagram DM and we'll go have dinner on the beach or something like that.
Your magnets all over the floors.
Oh, they are? Oh,
yeah,
nice.
on tours. Everyone had it. If you got a Senning Show or Just Call Mo, it was on the door.
That was another person that I felt really, really bad about, that I was kind of dreading calling and talking to, was because Just Call Mo and John and their whole crew created those magnets, and obviously those are not cheap and it takes a lot of effort and stuff. So when I had to call them and be like, hey, I got some bad news, and of course they were like the nicest ever, and we're not mad at all. But that was I didn't want to have to tell them.
Teasing winners, hung out with them.
Oh, yeah. So the Teasing winners, who I think we knew.
Yeah, I knew them. Yep.
You knew them. Did you meet and or see the guy who was the single cruiser that won from Mo?
So funny you say that, because we're hanging out at Coco Cay before the tragic incident, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, I made it.
Oh,
I'm like,
my
what?
God.
I go, what are you talking about? He goes, I'm the guy from the Just Call Mo.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, my God, you didn't get a divorce. I'm so happy you're here. How did you make it? And he points at this lady. He goes, I brought her.
Oh,
like,
so he was able to, one way or another, finagle his wife onto the boat.
Yeah, he talked to Diane from Exxon Travel, and I think they gave him a reasonable price to add her. But here's the thing that sucks for them. First day, she slices her finger.
No.
Slices her finger open. She has to go get stitches and something.
On the boat?
On the ship. She had to a bandage and stitch it up.
Oh, damn.
Because I asked her what happened. I find out, telephone, you know how things happen, but I found out almost days later.
She was trying to stab him and the knife slipped?
No. $1,200 at the very least. It's going to cost $1,200.
Dude, I've never thought about, we've talked about a bunch of different crazy stuff with cruise ships. There was the documentary about the girl going missing and how there's its own world. I wonder how serious of medical attention you can get on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
If you got stabbed and your guts are pouring out, are there people on that cruise ship that can do a minor surgery?
Probably not. You're probably getting airlifted, because I did hear that Ralphie
May?
The comedian. Yeah. I heard he had to get airlifted. Galvin said on the way there, we were talking about this stuff randomly, and he goes, yeah, well, you weren't there. Ralphie had to get airlifted one day because he had pneumonia or something like that.
Oh, I think I do. I think I remember that story.
A chopper had to land, and I heard put him in the basket and take him out or something like that.
I saw people posting about it, and you didn't say anything to me, so I don't know if you were involved in it. Did you or did you not have your first White Castle experience on the way back?
No. On the way
it
back,
looked like everybody went.
There was literally the two vans, and Ian was in ours, and he goes, "Hey, they're going to White Castle," and I was so overeating crap, and I was so exhausted,
ready
and
to just get home. And
I was like, I just want to sleep, get back to the crib, and then sleep some more.
How were the journeys to and fro? Was it like 3 hours plus like we thought it would be?
No, just under, I want to say just under 2 hours, maybe. It was pretty quick on the way there. On the way back, I don't remember. I was knocked out the whole time, snoring loud. But on the way there, a lot of time was passed because it's Ian, Galvin, and his wife Jenny were on there, and we were just telling jokes the whole time. Pap and his girlfriend Christy. We're having a great time on the way there. Way back, quiet as can be.
But that's usually how it goes. That's how it goes with all vacations. The ride there is fun and it flies by, and on the way back, you're just like, get me home.
Yeah.
I did get a text from Ian that said, I was there solely to smoke with you. Where's my dinner? So,
for you. Yeah.
So I've never been to Fleming's. He's always talking about Fleming's. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Man.
I did. FOMO for sure, and I'm glad everybody made it back safe. Nobody got in serious trouble or was arrested. And we'll have Judge Juicy in at 2:00 with another special guest from the station, who, from what I understand, you might be able to put two and two together, but was a real poon hound at sea. And this guy, this guy was dried up for 3.5 years, and all of a sudden he gets that one out of the way, one out of the chamber, and now he's just the pimp of the high seas, and he'll stop by a little after 2 as well.
I've seen what I thought was the only different side of Corey, which is when he's having a great time drinking and just so more outgoing.
Yeah.
This side of Corey that I saw on the cruise, booed up Corey, oh man, different type of Corey. But I loved it.
Horny, swag, just everything you could ever ask
humping
for.
in front of everyone type Corey. He was having a great time.
He needed a spiritual / sexual awakening, and I think that maybe that happened over the last weekend, which I love to hear. I had something I wanted to dig into, but I don't really know if I have time. We'll do more cruise stuff, and we'll find out. Really, I don't know anything about what happened with JoJo and cousin JoJo. I don't know if she's going to want to talk about it. I don't know anything, but hopefully I'll be able to pry her on that a little bit when she joins us.
Yeah, I think she'll be pretty open with it. She mentioned a few things on the podcast, so I think she'll be open to it. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's step aside for a moment. When we come back, I have that thing today, which is pertaining to what was supposed to be a huge first-of-its-kind festival in St. Pete at the beach. Spoiler alert, not going to be that. I'll give you all of the details. We have to at least touch on a little bit of Euphoria talk, because I'm getting so annoyed with the people that all of a sudden are holier than thou about a raunchy TV show. I just don't get it. And then I made my first big public scene / display on the Nextdoor app last night after some shenanigans in my neighborhood. All of that and a ton more. Juicy and other guests coming up at 2:00. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. More Senning Show on the way.
If you don't want to love me,
I got to say, I know a lot of people are probably not doing this, but at this point in my life, my dog is being spoiled, and he's eating a lot of Wild Fork. Over the weekend, I got Brody some elk medallions, a bison sirloin, even some ground, the lean beef. Whether it's for yourself and you really want to treat yourself, or your four-legged best friend, Wild Fork has what you're looking for. Over 450 protein items at unbelievable prices. Some of the stuff I look at, like the chicken breast, I go, how are they charging me what they're charging me at the grocery store when I can get this high-quality protein at Wild Fork for these prices? And, of course, they've got the sides, the sauces, the seasonings, and an unbelievable dessert selection to go with it. You can order online and get it delivered right to your front door, which I love doing. If you become a member, waives the delivery fee. It's just $2 a month. Or you can just go shopping. West Chase, South Tampa, in St. Petersburg on 4th Street North. Check them out today, would you? WildForkFoods.com.
maybe you're the last train home. I'm on the last train running. I'm on the last train running.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, Tampa Bay, pollen season is here, and you know what that means. It's time to bubble down. Stop by Bubble Down Car Wash and get the best clean for your ride. Say goodbye to pollen and hello to a spotless shine. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Most financial advisors only manage your money. They refer you out for taxes. They refer you out for estate planning. They refer you out when things get complicated. Did they really vet that person? Or did they meet once, exchange business cards, and call it a partnership? A referral isn't accountability. It's a handoff. When your investments, taxes, and estate plan are built separately, gaps happen, and those can cost money. At Trajan, we didn't build a referral network. We built a family office for all. Wealth, tax, estate. One team delivering coordinated planning, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy. If you want real coordination and not just introductions, call Trajan Wealth today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Feeling frisky? Need a thrill? Head to XTC or Planet X. We've got the skill. Toys that buzz, lubes that glide, naughty nights. Come take a ride. From kink to bliss, we've got your fix. At XTC and Planet X, the fun really clicks. Doors open wide, no need to hide. Your pleasure paradise. Come inside. Bradenton, Sarasota, St. Pete, and Tampa.
Whether it's the roar of the crowd or the laughter of family, don't miss a moment. With 26 locations across Tampa Bay, Audibel Hearing is here to help you hear better, live better. And as a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we know every sound matters. Audibel Hearing. Hear better, live better.
Buying and selling a home are among the most important decisions you'll make in your life. Google Jeff Borum. If you want a pro who's going to go to bat for you and help you through the whole process, BORHAM. That's Jeff Borum, who will help you find your new house.
Brandon Honda's having its biggest certified pre-owned event of the entire year. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get certified pre-owned vehicles starting from $6,900, backed up with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get CRVs from $15,000, Accords $12,000, and get certified Civics from an incredible $9,000. Plus, for a limited time, make no payments for 90 days, and we'll cover up to $5,000 of your negative equity. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com. Call 813-565-0114 for complete details.
Ride, Restore, Refresh. April 19th, join this one-of-a-kind fundraiser for the Children's Cancer Center. 30 minutes of cycling, 30 minutes of restorative yoga, then relax and connect. Secure your spot today and support kids who are battling pediatric cancer. Sign up at riderestorerefresh.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Left your jacket in the back seats while I'm calling you now. Found it tucked up in a ball and I was cleaning the odor out. Swing by the house anytime you want.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I don't totally love this guy. He also has a major beef with my boy, Zach Bryan. But Gavin Adcock, he is one of the headliners of the Country Thunder Festival, which when I first saw it announced, I was excited because I just like the idea of new venues. And let's face it, if you're into watching live music, what better scenario than toes in the sand, looking at the water with the stage right there? And it felt like a bold move before we knew anything about anything to hold it right on the beach in St. Pete outside of the Tradewinds Resorts. Well, blame it on the birds, blame it on the turtles, whatever you want, because Country Thunder Florida officially announced that the event is moving to Coachman Park earlier today. Kane Brown, Shabuzi. Yeah, it's two one biracial, one straight up black dude is almost headliners. Look at that.
Yeah.
Progress, baby. Zach Top, all supposed to go down May 8th through 10th at the Tradewinds Resorts, but they have relocated following environmental concerns, neighbors, wildlife advocates, including the Audubon Society, which are the bird people. I don't know what all they do for the birds, but it was a bad piece of luck for the festival. The Audubon Society hosts their yearly conference at the resort, and they told them if they moved forward with the concert, they were no longer going to hold their conferences there. So they've had to pull out. I don't know where exactly they're going to do it because it's not at the Sound, it doesn't seem, which is at Coachman Park. It just says Coachman Park. So a lot of people in the comments mad. I would imagine you're flying down from Minnesota. You think you're staying on the beach, watching a show on the beach. Not saying Coachman Park isn't beautiful, but it's not on the beach. No. And if you bought and booked your hotel in St. Pete, you're probably not going to be too happy that you now either have to cancel that or find a way to get to Clearwater.
Yeah, 40-minute drive at least. Oh, that's going to suck.
And you want to know what? I meant to pull it up. They're in cover their ass mode, I would imagine, but they posted a video to announce that they were moving the location. And I thought it was done with Lego people. So it was a little tiny stupid video of Lego people they were at the concert.
Yeah.
And it would have been so funny if I'm doing it, if I'm making the video and I want to poke fun at the reason we really have to move. I make a giant turtle, Godzilla turtle, that comes in and starts ruining the stages and stuff and say, the turtles of St. Pete are forcing us to move.
Yeah.
And make a joke about it. They didn't do that. I don't know if it was meant to make sense, but the video that they posted essentially insinuates that the sand would have been an inconvenience for people, so that's why they moved it. Here's the clip.
Florida, where the music was hot, and so was the sand. Great views. Questionable footing.
So then the Lego man steps in the sand and is looking down at the sand oh man, there's sand on my boots. and then he starts shaking the sand out of his boot.
So we made a move.
Country Thunder Florida has a new home. Same party.
Big win for the Sea Turtles. Big win for the Birds. I didn't like the idea of my Kaka friends being harassed by drunken country fans and the Sea Turtles being crushed. So I also didn't think. I thought it was too far down the road for it to get moved, but it has been moved. If you were wondering, Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, my name's Tina.
Hey, Tina. What's going on? How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for checking in. What's up?
Hey, I wanted to chime in on the medical situation on a cruise ship.
Oh, yeah. What do you know?
I ate lunch on a cruise ship.
Oh, no.
And went into anaphylactic shock.
Oh, my gosh. What was it? What was it? You were allergic to something? What happened?
I was allergic to it was chicken noodle soup. So I don't know. It was really bizarre. I passed out. They came and they got me. They took the best care of me. They literally saved my life.
Oh,
I
my
basically
God.
almost had no blood. They EpiPenned me. It didn't even help. They had to put me on a drip. And
what was it like?
my
Like the
throat
place they took you to? Was it like a mini hospital, or was it just like a room with an IV in it? What was it like?
No, it was like a mini hospital. They got the IVs going. My throat closed up. They gave me breathing treatments. Yeah. Honestly, if I would have just somehow stumbled to my room saying I don't feel good, I'd probably be dead.
Oh,
they took great care of me. It's like secret passageways. They get the wheelchair, they take you, and all of a sudden you're like a wall opens and you're gone.
What are you allergic to? Like what could have been in there?
Crazy thing. Got the recipe from the chef. Went to an allergist when I got home. Still have no idea, but now I have an EpiPen on my.
Oh, so that's the only time that's happened, and you have no idea what you're allergic to.
Correct. Crazy, right?
That is pretty crazy, but I appreciate you giving us a little insight into the inner workings of the medical staff.
Totally saved my life. Excellent. It was excellent.
Well,
that's all I can say.
Well, I'm glad you're alive.
And I took out the insurance. Hey, that's important. I took out the insurance.
Hell yeah.
Because that bill was huge.
Well, good. And I'm glad you're with us, and stay away from that.
Thank you.
That cruise ship chicken noodle soup. All right, so we got into this yesterday with Danielle, and of course Danielle is on the the milder side of stuff when it comes to anything that is questionable. So I was fully prepared for her to have a feeling about it, but this is really starting to catch some fire. Euphoria fans call season 3 premiere disgusting and gross for explicit adult themes. And so Sydney Sweeney's character, long story short, spoiler alert, she wants a big fancy wedding. Nate, her husband's not going to pay for it. So they admit that she's going to start doing OnlyFans. He kind of catches her doing some OnlyFans stuff while she's dressed like a dog. There's a weird moment where he kind of grabs her by the
TikTok.
At that point, she wasn't
TikTok.
on the OnlyFans, but so he grabs her by the collar. There's this weird little moment. I played the audio yesterday. I will tell you what was weird, and people are fighting about a lot. The one of the first scenes when Rue is the drug mule.
Oh yeah,
and her and that other girl are shoving all of the bags down their throat. I don't know what it's called, but I do know that there is like a fetish of sorts with like girls doing that and all of like the spit, and I don't know what you call that. But when I'm watching it, I went, this feels weird. Like I get what they're doing, and it's probably that traumatic when you're watching it. But
it's supposed to be, though. The girl, not Rue, the other one said, the director said, I want this to be disgusting.
Yeah, and it was, and it gets more and more disgusting. I just don't know. And if there's information that I do not know about the creator of this show, and I could find out that tells me he's a terrible human being, then I'll believe it. But I don't know that I've ever seen the creator or the writer of a show be so pinned down into you're a bad person and you're a sick mind and you're making all of these people do all of these things. There are movies where people get raped and murdered. I mean, American History X, a guy got his face curb stomped. I just think of all of these pieces of art that are troubling and weird and outside of the norm. And I don't know if it's just the day and time. I don't know if it's because people have a boner in a bad way. A lot of people for Sydney Sweeney, but it just I don't know the response to how did you make these people do this and what kind of sicko created this show? I just don't know the last time we saw a show where the writer and creator was so attacked for creating something that people found questionable.
Yeah, it almost feels like. Do you think the first 2 seasons were High School Musical.
Yeah.
Like, you signed up for this show. And they're like, oh, now it's just a drug show and this. Like, no, Rue's character has always been an addict.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. Dude, the scene with the gun and the apple on the head.
Oh, man.
That was crazy.
Yeah. And then I know a lot of people were like upset about like the spaghetti strainer scene. And which I thought was funny. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, which after the bags of fentanyl came out of their body, they had to strain them in the spaghetti strainer, and then they're eating spaghetti in the next scene.
Insane. That was insane.
Yeah,
but it was funny.
It's just an interesting
and people said that
reaction.
They got Sydney Sweetie's character doing stupid stuff. But that's her character. She's an idiot. She doesn't read the room. She doesn't understand how life works. She just doesn't get it.
And I think there's a story being told. And if you don't watch the show, then it's whatever. But she's the loser in this scenario.
Yes.
Like everybody else is kind of thriving. Her other friend, she's like stalking her on social media. Probably wishes she had her life.
Yeah.
She's living in this suburbia cookie cutter life where she's got to do OnlyFans to make I don't know. Like there's just sometimes you watch movies that are insane or shows where insane things happen and it's outside of the norm. Just the kind of judgment and somehow like this show being out of bounds. It's hitting as interesting to me.
How do you think they handled the Fez situation?
I don't know what else you could do unless you said he was dead. I mean, they're saying he's in prison, so I mean, I guess that's the best you can do. The one thing I will say, still, it's over the top. It's shocking. It is gross, and it's okay to have things. You saw in the preview for one of the next episodes, Sydney Sweeney is like dressed like a baby. She's got a pacifier in her mouth. It looks like she's wearing a diaper.
Yeah.
Like I could understand that a little bit. But like the article you sent, extremely unsettling that pedophilia content like this is being normalized on a mainstream show like Euphoria. We need to remember that Hollywood is pushing this content in a world that's still horrified by the files, which is so sickening. So, I mean, I can find a little wiggle room there, but it's a shocking, over-the-top, sexually charged show.
Yes.
Like that's what it is. And it's I don't know that should be some sort of ultimate judgment on the guy that created it. Is he a freak? Probably.
No, I had a great time watching. I actually watched it on the ship.
You did?
Twin Peaks was like, I'm about to watch it. I was like, let's watch it together.
Yeah.
And we started it, and straight when it was done, we're like, this season's going to be great.
Yeah, it's different. It definitely feels completely different in their older. And people get mad about whatever the hell they want, but I just like all of the insane. You could make an insane list of the craziest, most outlandish, wrong things that have ever been written by a writer in a show or a movie, and just very rarely do I feel like you hear an attack like, well, this guy's damaged. This guy's living out his. It's like the same thing that we hear about Quentin Tarantino making everybody say the N-word.
Yeah,
it's like that's stuck a little bit, but people aren't going to stop seeing Quentin Tarantino movies.
No.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, this is Steve.
Steve, what's up, buddy?
Hey, the name of that fetish you were thinking of is Bofa.
Thank you, sir. Dude, I mean, you game recognized game, dude. You think you can walk up in here on a Tuesday and throw the most generic D's nuts setup known to man at us and think that's gonna fly? I mean,
better,
the disrespect. The disrespect. Before we go to break, I have to tell you about what's going on in my neighborhood.
Oh.
So, you ever had your bike stolen?
No.
Dude, I
stole some bike.
I didn't want to ask, but I figured. I had my bike stolen and it was a new bike too. I was probably 13 years old. It was the greatest bike. It was the nicest bike
that
I
I
had
Mongoose?
ever. It was a Mongoose. It was a silver Mongoose. It had this great like light blue outline lettering. It was at that point it was my pride and joy. I had wanted like a cool BMX bike forever, and I finally got it. And I think in the first week of having it, it was stolen out of the front yard. And we went hard to find it. Like we were knocking on doors. My mom and dad were pissed. Like it was a whole thing. But here's the interesting thing. Why? Well, as somebody who may or may not have stolen some bikes in his life, maybe you're just the guy I need to talk to. Why did you steal bikes?
Why did I?
Like because I don't want to answer it.
I only stole one time, and we were coming back from school. I lived close enough where you could, ride a bike. So I was on the front bars and my boy was on the back.
Okay, so you needed a bike.
It was literally we're going by and I saw the bike. I go, I'm not doing this, and I jumped off and I took the bike.
So let me ask you this: do you remember what you did with the bike when you were done with the bike?
I gave it to my brother. He rode it to school the next day like an idiot. And I remember I knew the kid whose bike it was. He goes, hey, man, my bike got stolen. He goes, but it's there in the thing. I'm going to go. The principal's going to be waiting after school, and they're going to, whoever took it's going to be in trouble. And I went and told my brother immediately, like, hey, leave that bike.
You got to ditch. You got to ditch the bike. Okay, the story I'm about to share in the details kind of tie into that because I guess like my thought was a lot of people who steal bikes need a bike. You know, they want a bike to ride. I don't know if most people discard of the bikes when they discard of the bikes. It just reminded me when you were telling that. So the jail used to have an area where I don't know if it was like bikes that they got from people they thought were criminals or if it was just abandoned bikes. But we would go to the jail like every day for a week because they had this big fenced in area that was just stacked, 5 feet high with bikes. And you could just go in there and like look for your bike. So we were going like all the time, just hoping that somehow my bike ended up in there. So second time in 3 days in my neighborhood down where we walk with Brody, there's a lake. Second time in 3 days, bike in the lake.
What?
Bike in the lake.
Okay, so you think they're just ditching it?
Well, so I pulled them out of the lake.
You pulled them out the lake?
I pulled them out of the lake.
Why? You're not afraid of gators?
Not really. I mean, I got a pretty good read on that pond, and I mean, there have been gators. We haven't seen gators in years. It's not out of the question, but they're not like in the middle. Like yesterday, I had to get in a little bit, but so the first time. I grabbed it out and then I put it on the bike rack at the park. And then I saw somebody post it on the next door and said, hey, this bike looks out of place here. Is somebody missing it? And I said, I commented. I said, I actually pulled it out of the lake today. And I don't know whatever happened to it. So 2 days later, last night, I get home. There's a nice looking red Schwinn mountain bike in the lake. And I'm like, all right, let me get to work. Yeah. So I get in there, I pull it out. And I then post the video of me getting it out of the water to the next door just to rile up a little bit of conversation. And I just said, why though? Second one I've pulled out in 3 days, still by the bench, by the lake. And it opened up just this crazy comment section of people. Here's where this is the craziest comment of all. A lot of people just kids, homeless people, all of that. But this lady says, I'm going to call the police. Oh. So which is fine. She said, I called the police. However, before they came, a man drove up and said, I'm not going to say his name, and said his name was blank and that he helps the police solve murders. He then took the bicycle away before the police showed up.
What?
And that triggered my mind. And I have a sick mind. Listen to a lot of true crime. Watch a lot of crime documentaries. Like, I'm a sick boy, and it's a sick world. And I think we would already hear if this was a possibility. What if those bikes had people connected to them at one point, and they're also in the lake? And now I've gone and grabbed the bikes and put my fingerprints all over the two bikes of the children that may or may not be floating in the bottom of the lake.
You got to start building an alibi now.
I mean, that make a good movie though.
Yeah, like Wrongfully Accused, and it's you
or Bikes in the Lake. Yeah, it's a little mystery. Yeah. What was wrong? What would you say?
Wrongfully Accused.
I feel like that's been a show. We need something a little more possessed.
That pops more. Okay, that doesn't sound like it's been regurgitated. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, I had to document it, and a lot of people, because that was my first comment was, I feel like when I was a kid, people stole bikes so they could ride them, not just. It feels like someone's just stealing bikes only to throw them in the lake, unless they are going somewhere right there and are just riding it to the lake and ditching it. But then also, why not just leave it
somewhere? You're a kid. You got to think that if you're a kid, you're not thinking responsibly.
If it is a kid, I mean, it's happening in the middle of the night.
Yeah, kids it's a kid who's not loved at home, and that's why he's out at night. But I think it's just some stupid kid, and he's like probably stealing. Like, you've never like vandalized stuff before?
No.
I have. Well, I would say, yes, it's vandalized. Like, we went to an apartment complex. We were walking through it to go to a friend's house. This is at night. And we literally got through the pool area. We were like, we should throw stuff in the pool. We started throwing tables and chairs in for no other reason because we're stupid, annoying kids.
I guess that's a possibility. And maybe I'm just too far removed from the mind of a juvenile delinquent that maybe I used to be back in the day, to where it's like, it feels like they're just, I almost wondered, and I was trying to work this into a comment because I thought it would have got some good run on Nextdoor, of something like they're not even riding the bikes. They're only stealing the bikes so they can make TikToks of them throwing the bikes into the lake.
That seems like the most reasonable.
Very plausible. So if you see me out there doing God's work on the Nextdoor, you just leave a comment.
If you see another bike, get it, though. I might want it.
Dude, the first two have been very, very nice.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to stop now only in the small. Something about the guy rolling up to the bike and saying, I help the police solve murders.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And then I need to, and then took the bike. Like, that makes me feel like he's up to no good. He might have just wanted to steal a bike.
And going back to the bikes in the lake or wrongfully accused, wherever we go with, the people interject themselves into the.
That's exactly.
You've been doing that. By posting a video, like, look, I'm just fishing this out.
You are
putting
right.
it on the Nextdoor app.
You are right.
You were going with the guy who picked up the bike is working, like, it's him.
It's him. I'm thinking he's interjecting himself into the investigation when really it's me interjecting myself into the investigation.
Yeah.
What do you think, Joj? You think who looks more guilty here? Did you hear any of that?
No.
No, they're bikes. Someone's just throwing bikes in the lake at the end of my road, and I've been pulling them out. And then I posted a video of it on Nextdoor, and a lady said I pulled it out of the water, and then she said I called the cops. She said I called the cops, and before they got there, a guy showed up and said that he helps the police solve murders, and then he just took the bike.
How do I get that job?
I don't know. I don't believe
he got to help with murders.
I think he just helps murder. I don't think he.
Nobody has cameras on their houses?
Probably somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere. You also missed another thing we had happen in the neighborhood over the weekend. Saturday night, dude, major trouble.
Bro, your neighborhood.
It's really not. Well, I guess
you heard this?
I guess it kind of is. I guess it kind of is. And this pissed me off legitimately. So it's late Saturday night, late. And I'm out with Brody outside, and I just hear an insane noise. Crash, smash, glass breaking. Like, I'm thinking, I don't even know what I'm thinking. Yeah. And then I immediately hear, you want to cheat on me, you piece of S? This mother effer cheated on me.
That's right.
So I pop my head over the fence, and I can see there's a car just with all the windows smashed out of it. And so, long story short, this is like 2 houses down from me. So the side of the road, kids walk, dogs walk, just filled with glass. Pissed me off.
You can't do that nowadays. You'll get charged.
For busting up all that stuff, you mean?
Busting up
vandalism
car?
for sure.
Dude,
yeah.
you
will get charged, and you will definitely, you could do time for that.
Are you guys not proud of me, though, that I didn't call the cops? Are you not proud of me?
I am pretty surprised.
Did you go and clean up the glass?
No. You're not going to be very proud of me when I didn't clean up the. I didn't clean up the
I mean,
glass.
you shouldn't.
But there was a guy from the city in the sanitation department who was like doing something on the sidewalk this morning. I said, "Hey, not for nothing. This is probably not your area of expertise, but there's just glass everywhere in the grass."
You asked him to clean it?
Well, I just said, "Do you guys do anything like that?"
I think that's a fair.
Yeah, and he's
question.
like, "Well, why don't you ask the people that did it?" I'm like, I'm not dealing
that
with those
would be my
crazy-
response.
I
Like,
was
why is that mine?
I was
Go
like,
tell
I'm
them.
not dealing with the people that did this.
Yeah.
If they're busting up each other's
they
car,
don't-
what are
they
they going
don't
to do with
care.
yours?
And that was the reason why I did not call the cops. Because,
Yes.
I feel like the cops always show up and they're like, oh, yeah, that son of a bitch over there called and told on you. Yeah. And now it's my windows that are busted out.
That guy standing outside his house watching, he called.
Yeah. Needless to say, I'm just out there trying to help.
The
Don't
guy
go
feeding
anywhere.
that cat that's not his. How's that going?
That cat.
Lives in your house.
Well, that.
Yeah.
But that cat is those people's cat.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah.
Give it back. They're going to smash your house up.
Yeah.
Oh, they're probably so happy that you took that cat in.
Probably.
They don't even know that cat.
This guy's been so busy cheating, he doesn't know his cat's out.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you one quick update on the cat. So I don't know if it's because Brody was literally moments from death for that last week, but the cat started coming around and he would like show up and just like lay down next to Brody or like be right by him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe Brody is tolerating this. Soon as Friday, Saturday came around when Brody started getting a little pep in his step, it's his goal in life to murder that cat.
Oh.
Like the cat can't be around.
Yes.
Like if I pick up the cat, he's like jumping, trying to eat the cat.
Defending his territory.
I think it was Drew who said, yeah, he probably felt like that cat was like, oh, this dog's about to die. I'm taking my space. And now Brody's like, not yet, mother effer.
Yeah, I still got some in there.
Yeah. All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, Judge Juicy is here. We will get some tales from the high seas when it comes to the Juicy experience, any JoJo on JoJo action, and hopefully we'll welcome in another special guest who, I don't know if this award existed, but I am voting him Poon Hound of the Cruise. We'll do all that and a bunch more with Judge Juicy coming up next on Senning Show. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
And I ain't never feared nothing that was four-legged and bucking.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janice Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Crawling. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. Get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust. Get them at Time Out Sports Bar, Pelican Pub, and $5 Drinkery in St. Pete. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
What's the Anna Jar and Levine difference? If you're the victim of a car crash, you will always speak to a lawyer. You'll always get the highest standard of care from our dedicated legal team, and we'll always fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. That's the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call our legal team right now for a free consultation. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. Don't wait. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Tampa. Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
The path to a hands-on future starts here at National Aviation Academy, where curiosity becomes action and action becomes skill. Skilled technicians aren't born, they're built. Aviation moves fast. So what are you waiting for? Train to become an aviation maintenance technician in as little as 14 months. Elevate your skills and take your career to new heights. Visit NAA.edu today. For more information about our statistics, visit NAA.edu/success.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family. Injured? Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Ahoy there, mateys. 'Tis I, Captain Dizzy, a.k.a. half of the show's lineup. And I's already be in cruise mode. And ye be asking about Kava Social Club. Then gather around the deck, and I'll spin ye a proper tale. See, Kava Social Club has a leafy treasure from lands far beyond the horizon. Sailors and workers there been using it for ages to keep their spirits high and their bones moving. Kava Social Club has freshly brewed drinks that leave a gentle wind in ye sails. It is like a calm sea at sunset. And it's open 24 hours a day. That means whenever ye's vessel returns to land, ye's be open. And all scallywags are accepted there. Kava Social Club, where ye vibe attracts ye tribe, matey. Boolah!
Get down to Crown! Get down to Crown!
Crown Hyundai, where brand new offers just dropped. Like a 2026 Elantra SE, just $159 a month. Or a 0.99% APR. Or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, just $219 per month. Or 0% APR. Each comes backed by America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles with Hyundai Owner Assurance.
Get down to Crown!
CrownHyundai.com. For full details, call 1-800-298-8368.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers the professional-grade products you need to get the job done. With fast delivery you can depend on and access to technical product experts ready to help you meet any challenge. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward with growth opportunities, great pay and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces. Go to careers.progressive.com and apply today.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
We got a full house. You love to see it. Lots of moving pieces here. A lot of things I don't know that I'm about to know. Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. And in the studio right now, you know her, you love her. Hit her up on social media at Joanne Petrella, Judge Juicy. All rise, if you will.
Oh, please.
And as well, I don't want to bury the lead, but I called it. I said, you just needed to get that one out of the chamber, and then it was going to change you as a man.
Up top.
And I just passed Corey in the hallway briefly and got the read from Johnny and Joj and everybody that my boy was just wifed up, just
going to Pound Town,
banging constantly, just the poon hound of the sea is what they're calling you. Corey Cardinal, how you doing? What a change! What a change in life. Saw you with your shirt off. Your body looks super taut. I can only imagine how enjoyable that would be to have that laying over top of you. I
heard it was quite enjoyable,
dude. So I don't know what you want. We didn't brief each other. I don't know what you want to say and what you don't want to say, and maybe Diz and Joj can fill in some blanks. So is this a rando cruise lady from another country? Who was your cruise boo, as I've heard her called?
No, I've known her for years. It's a long friend.
One of the first cruises, it might have been the first cruise I was on, we would be like, Corey, why don't you just hook up with this girl? Hook up with
This girl?
This same girl. Because we're like, you guys look like you're a couple already. And he was not.
I was like, we're friends. Because at that point, it was strictly mutual. Like, we're just friends. We're just whatever. So.
What's the communication like during non-cruise times? All of you are speaking about her like you only see her on the cruise.
No, so the past couple of years, yes, it's only been just seeing her on the cruise. Like, well, I'll try to see her like once or twice or whatever, like whenever I can. But then the last few months, we've definitely been seeing a lot more of each other, just hanging out.
Is this the lady that you went to Rise Up with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you met her?
I didn't meet her.
Oh, okay.
I just knew of the.
Right.
I just knew of the story. Oh wow! So then it was like, and again, you can wave me off at any moment. That goes for everybody in the room. There will be there will be some questions asked here today that some people won't like.
Uh-oh.
So immediately first night, like it was game on.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
Yeah, I slept in my room twice, and it was just a nap.
Wow.
Oh,
now,
man, napping off all that hard work he put in it.
No, I have to ask because this feels like the least Corey Cardinal thing that I can think of. PDA. PDA.
Yes.
PDA.
It was weird to see.
I thought he was on a honeymoon.
Yeah, it was cute.
It was.
But yes.
I mean, everywhere.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
So there was a time on one night that we were going to go. We went up to the dance floor and we're all hanging out, and Cupid Shuffle comes on. So they're like, let's go do the Cupid Shuffle.
So cute.
So she rushes out with Corey, and then another couple, Dom and Melissa, go out, and then me and Joe just stay back because she's recording. And I go, well, I want to be the only guy who's single up there dancing.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay back. It was so adorable because Corey, I guess he doesn't really dance. So.
I'm not good at
You
dancing.
don't say.
He's so white.
I'm so tall and awkward. It's just so.
Oh god, I got video.
It's
I got
not.
video proof
It's not
here.
a good look when I try to get up and dance. I look like I'm just shaking my whole body.
So he was about to
look at you.
leave, and she literally grabs his hips and they're like, "This is how you do it, big boy." And then
That's pretty much
was
it.
leading him, and they looked like they were having a great time.
We did. It was a lot of fun.
I feel like this may be too soon to ask, but what you're describing to me feels like more than just a cruise fling. Is there like legit? I mean, the PDA, the the dancing, the sweet moments on the floor.
I will say, her and I talked about it a little bit before we got on the cruise, but then the cruise hit, and we were just like.
I guess here's the real question: how much conversation or communication has there been since you disembarked yesterday?
I mean, we're still talking. Yeah, we'll probably see each other within the week or so.
I mean, that
maybe
feels
a week,
like, maybe
2 weeks. Yeah,
Bro,
but.
there was a time we were up at the smoking section hanging out, and there's music playing.
Oh, Jesus.
I look, you know what I'm about to say?
Yeah.
I look over, and Corey's like on one of the lawn chairs, and she's sitting on him, and she's like just gyrating, and Corey's like feeling on her hips and stuff. I was like, yo, what am I?
And then it was like 2 minutes later, and I looked at them. I go, "We're
We're gonna leave now. We're gonna head out.
So do you feel like do you feel the way that it feels you feel? Like, do you feel like you got your groove back? Do you feel like with what happened a couple weeks ago, now into this and the cruise, like, do you feel like a part of yourself has been fulfilled? And I'm not just talking about getting a nut. I'm talking about, just feeling good about yourself and being able to do something like this.
Yes, and the conversations that her and I were having elsewhere, like the things that she was saying, the things that other people were saying as well. Like, I definitely was feeling myself a bunch.
Rightfully so. Did not get into the gym one time, though.
No, I didn't even know they had a gym on the boat. Like, I looked for it.
I mean, he got a
everywhere.
workout in.
I was going to say.
He got some cardio in. He was lifting something.
He got a workout in.
I will say, I bet you if that wasn't the case, you would have been in the gym more. Like, you were probably.
No. Because I was in drink mode. Yeah.
I have I think one last question, maybe, at least at this time. How many times in a given day? The most times in a day, how many times was it?
Oh, it was like once.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
it
wasn't
was literally we're just hanging out, and then at night we were like,
So
go back to the room.
We averaging one a day.
Yeah.
Okay. So this wasn't just like
How many walks to Shane?
Oh, every single morning I was
always
walking back
hers?
to my room.
Her
Yeah.
For you, you're just the dirty little.
And she
slut
even goes,
walking
"I'm going
out."
to take a photo of you walking down the hallway with your shoes in your hand and walk of shame style."
I have to know, and I'm going to have to ask him, what was Mike O's review on your love affair? Because you and Mike O have a very funny relationship, and I can see him either busting your balls or being very happy for you.
Him and I actually haven't even talked about it.
Oh,
like,
really?
Obviously, everybody saw what was going on.
Yeah,
but
everyone saw.
Nobody. Yeah, he didn't. It's not like he was like, "Yeah, good job." Like, nothing. Honestly, I was giving him a thumbs up because what he almost got. So
what did he almost get?
Your boy.
That might segue into.
We'll see.
I did hear, and of all people, to be accosted by a man, the one who would be the least responsive to those advances. Was this guy on the boat?
Yes.
No, he wasn't with us.
Yes, he was.
Well, no, he was on the boat.
Yeah,
not
he's on our ship. Yeah,
Right.
he just. Yeah.
So Coco Cay, me and Ian are going. Where were we going? We had to go to guest services. So we're going down to get him a new card, and this black.
Do we
kid-
have a guy? Do we have a name for this guy?
Braids. Let's just call him Braids.
Okay.
Braids
works.
So Braids.
I wanted something a little more flamboyant. But,
Braids is in the elevator. And he's like, "How's the cruise going? Y'all, blah blah blah." I was like, "Oh, good. You
Black
getting
dude.
Black dude.
All right.
Black
So
dude, Braids.
brothers vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, yeah, you gonna be on the island? Yeah, all right, we'll get together there.
No read on him at that point. Like at that point, he was not.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, no, I'm just
I
saying.
can't spoil stuff. I can't spoil
Okay.
stuff.
Well, I'm just saying. You specifically, it feels like if there was any inkling of that, you'd be like, "Get off this elevator right now, sir."
Emergency stop. Get off. No, it was just, oh, what's up, another brother?
What's up?
What's up?
They had a real slithery.
Hey, yo. It was just like that. So we get to Coco Cay, and we get to the second bar, and we see Ian. Ian's sitting down. He's not really, going to join in too many of the vibes. And I see the dude, and he's with this girl. So I think, oh, he's with this girl here or something. So I run over to him, like, yo, you made it. He's like, oh, hey, what's up? We're having a conversation.
Oh, so you guys are like, he's excited to see you. You're excited to see him.
Excited.
Yeah. Boys will be boys. You guys saw this? You're seeing?
No,
I did.
We don't know it yet.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So I go and I'm having a conversation with him, and he's like, oh, have a drink. I go, I ain't got the drink package. I'm not paying for all that. He goes, I'll get you one.
Oh, no.
I'm like, all right, cool. He goes, what do you drink? I go, get whatever, which is probably another bad idea.
I'll take whatever you're having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly
Dude,
like
I got to tell you, you're giving total F me vibes right now. Whatever happens next,
1,000%.
whatever it happens next, you are asking for it.
It gets worse.
It does.
So then I'm like, I literally say with Corey, he goes, whatever that is, what do you drink? I'll have that, because it looked fine. It didn't look like there wasn't any umbrellas in it. I was like, all right, let's go. He goes, I don't know. He goes, he made it for me. And he said it.
That was the first inkling you had?
Like, oh, he made it for me. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go. So he gets me the drink, and he asks, what are you doing? Like, oh, who you here with? I'm like, oh, we got this whole radio thing. He's like a podcast? I go, no. Radio, terrestrial radio. We're all here. We do a yearly thing, the morning show. Personalities come. Listeners get to hang out with us. And this is the other side. Completely didn't notice until later.
Such an idiot.
He goes, well, so do you have a podcast? Like, oh, I got a podcast. What do you talk about? I don't know, relationships, that, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, man, you know what would be interesting? If you had a gay guy on there talking about relationships, blah, 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 blah. And he does this whole thing, no, not at all. I would never do that.
So at that point, even, that was not the rainbow flag that was flown up?
I was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm about to, I called JoJo over. And I'm like, JoJo, come meet my new friend.
And
I said,
immediately.
oh, yeah. I go, oh, yeah. I saw you singing karaoke last night. He's like, yeah.
And you knew at this point what was up.
1,000%.
Yes.
I knew the night before when I saw him singing karaoke.
He was singing Barbra Streisand. So we started talking, and then he says something like, oh, yeah, we're going to go in the pool. Come hang out with us later. He goes, fabulous. But he doesn't say, he goes, fabulous.
Oh,
or
wow.
something like that. And that's when I was like,
Maybe.
So we start walking away, and I turn to Georgia and go, you seem kind of gay. She goes, oh, yes. How could you not notice that?
Like, were you in shock at this point that Diz had entertained the guy as long as he had? Like, you're like, what is going
I thought
on
he
here?
knew. I'm like, how do you not know?
Yes. So then I'm like, no way. She goes, yes, Dizzy, you're crazy.
He should have roofied your ass. He had a perfect chance.
He really did.
I go to Ian. I go, Ian, remember the guy in the elevator, the black guy, the black kid with the braids? He said, yeah, okay. I go, gay? He goes, yes.
You were the last one to know.
Yes,
He really was.
I was like, is it really that obvious? And he said exactly what JoJo said. He goes, how could you not know?
Look at you. How can you be a homophobe if you don't even know how people are gay?
I don't see.
This is great. You don't see gay.
sexual
You don't see gay.
preference.
Yeah.
So we get in the water, and then it becomes a joke.
Chicken fight. Yeah, get on my shoulder. Reverse chicken fight.
This is the best part.
Yeah.
So, before that, even before I called JoJo, he asked for my Instagram.
Oh.
And I don't see the gay yet. So I'm like, oh, yeah. He pulls up his. He's following Joey Calta. So I go, oh, yeah, here's mine. This guy must be cool. Joey has him. So we get to the water.
Just by chance, had he already shot his shot with Joey at that point?
Already shot his shot.
Oh,
So
jeez.
we get to the water, and we find out this guy's been shooting his shot with everyone.
Everyone.
Doug and Randy, he's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, I had an interaction with him. This guy, Dom and Melissa had an interaction with him. I think there was...
Mike O.
Oh,
That
not
was
yet.
That
Not
was
yet.
Not
Oh.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
So then he comes back, and this is all the joke now at this point. I go, this guy's my
Yeah,
boyfriend now
yeah,
on the cruise.
yeah.
What have I done? And we're all talking, and every time we see him, someone's like, "Oh, there's your boyfriend. There's your boyfriend."
That's funny.
And we're joking about like what's gonna happen when he gets me another drink. Well, we find out that. So we're all standing at a sit down bar at the pool. JoJo's at the table, and she's sitting having a conversation with me. Bunch of guys around. Me and JoJo are literally talking face to face. He comes. She literally goes, "Here comes your boyfriend." And I look over, and he has 2 drinks in his hand.
Oh, hell
shots.
yeah, he does.
And I go, "That's for me and Doug." And they're like, "No, those are going to be for you and him."
Oh.
He goes in front of JoJo, and I thought he was like going to lean on her and like just be.
Dude, JoJo,
Like,
sit down. I will be him.
Yeah. So
walks over
and does this. So I thought he's going to lean on JoJo. Knocks her out the chair. Yeah. Okay. And JoJo, all I see, and I'm trying not to laugh because I see JoJo's arms go flying in the air, and her face is like, "What is happening?" He's having a conversation with me. He's like, "Oh, let's have shots."
Did you guys kiss?
Shut up.
At that point, pause for a second. He's over here for 10 seconds, and I lean into Dizzy's ear and I go, "Dog, how did you not know?"
Yeah.
But at the same time,
because he never met him yet.
You have built-in drinks at this point.
Yeah.
If you can deal with a little bit of homoerotic play, it feels like it does feel like you could have made it through.
Right? So we're having this conversation, and I'm like, all right, now I'm just trying to back out of anytime he talks to someone else, I'm trying to leave so I could just dip. So he leaves for a bit. Mike comes over, Mike Halta. We're all hanging out, and we're at the table, and we're all drinking. He comes back.
Oh, my God.
And he stands right next to Mike, and Mike's already like, who is this guy? And
Dizzy's boyfriend.
He's drunkenly like, let's all do a toast. I want to do a toast. Everyone put your glasses up. And
Except he has this like weird Southern drawl accent. Like you can't understand anything that he's saying. And he's drinking. So it's so...
it's hard to understand.
Did he dedicate his toast to you? Was he like, to my new friend?
Well, weirdly enough, you can't hear what he's really saying. He's mumbling and slurring, and he everyone's kind of putting up their glass, and he turns to Mike. He's like, "Get your glass up." Mike goes, "No." So I start moving away because I don't want to be associated with this, and he ends up leaving, and then because I think he kind of reads the room.
Probably,
like, no one's doing
yeah.
it. So then Pete comes up. Oh, this is great. Pete comes up and he's like, "Hey, your boyfriend's trying to move on to everyone." I go, "Shut up, Pete."
Was this guy solo, by the way?
No, he was with this random black girl.
Oh, I thought that was his friend.
Well,
yeah. They were
together
together on the cruise.
So, she was also. They were just shooting their shot with everyone, both of them.
They were both ready to play.
Yeah. And so Pete's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, he was trying to get me to hook him up with Mike O." I go, "What?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah, man. Apparently he was." I told him, "I don't think that he's swinging that way." And he goes, "What did he say?"
Well, he goes up to Pete and he was like, because he saw Pete talking to Mike O, and he goes, "Hey, put me on." And Pete was like, "What?" The guy was like, "Put me on."
Yeah,
Pete goes, he goes, "I'm a white guy. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about." He goes, "What are you saying?" And he was like, "That guy over there, blah, blah, blah."
Oh, dude.
And Pete
Mike
goes,
O,
that he doesn't swing that way. And the guy goes, "You never know."
Oh, yeah.
Dude, look, good for Mike O, though.
Right?
That got back to Mike
Yes.
O, right?
Yeah,
everybody likes to be wanted every now and
So
again.
right before that, I had talked to Joey, and I asked him. I go, "What's up with that?" That I pointed him out because he was with Mike. I go, "Hey, what's up with your boy?" He goes, "Yeah, he was kind of friendly." I go, "He's gay." He goes, "He is, right?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh man, I thought he was just being nice." I go, "Me too." So
we need to hit this guy up on Instagram and have him call the show.
He would.
I unfollowed
He
him,
would.
but yeah, he definitely would. So after Pete says all this stuff about Mike O, all I hear Joey goes, it's all quiet. Joey's talking to himself. This isn't to anyone. He goes, "Oh man, he probably has AIDS."
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus.
I can't stop laughing when he says that. I'm like, yeah, he probably does.
Oh my
You're probably
God.
right. You
What-
probably called that.
What
Yeah.
the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
And this
my God.
entire time, Mike O and Cernak are sitting on the edge. Like, they're not even in the water or whatever. And after Pete tells me the story, I look directly at Mike O, give him a big thumbs up.
Oh, he loved it, dude.
Yeah.
Mike O loves
he was not happy.
Loves a little
I feel like he talked to Sophia afterward and was like, "I still got it, though."
I still got it. Is anybody here watching the DTF St. Louis?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like Tiger. It's like the same thing
yes.
where he wanted the gay guy to make his friend feel like he was sexy.
Feel
still.
good, yes.
So good for Mike O for getting a little loving. And then so you still had was he running into him the whole time after that?
I kind of avoid anytime I'd see him, like, oh God, I would act like I'm talking to someone. I'm like, don't even make eye contact. Hopefully he'll walk by. Karaoke, I get a text from my cousin, and he's like, "Hey man," he just sat next to me. I'm like, "Okay, cool, enjoy." He goes, "Yeah." He just asked me. So basically they're sitting down, and he's like, my cousin Jojo was like, "Yeah." He was flirting, and I was kind of reading the room and trying not to like talk too much to him. And there came a moment where he was just like, So let's go to the bathroom. And he's like, what? Why would I go to the bathroom? And he goes and he looked around. And he goes, well, I can't S your D here.
Whoa!
What?
Dude.
You didn't know that?
No.
Were you offended that he didn't offer you the DS-ing right there on the spot too?
I was like, oh, I didn't hear from him for a couple minutes. So I'm like, hey, how was it?
And then and your cousin JoJo was like, no, I actually just got mine done a few minutes ago from Joj.
He kept saying stall 2. I met him in stall 2. It was like warm apple pie. I'm like, oh God.
That is a perfect segue because, and again, nobody has to answer any questions here, but last year, very well documented, the Big Gulp Queen. There was a rendezvous with you and Diz's cousin, also by the name of JoJo, on the cruise. Didn't know if that was going to happen again.
Correct.
Was it immediate as soon as you guys saw each other on the boat? It was like game on, like you were back in that same zone again, or was there a little cat and mouse? Did it not come to fruition?
Probably a little cat and mouse initially, and then it was fine until it wasn't.
Oh man, yeah.
It was fine until it wasn't.
Yeah. Well,
it went sideways.
I don't know. He just.
Oh.
Are we talking after Battle of the Sexes?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So did something happen on the last night?
Well, we hung out. We did spend time together. I was out of commission.
I got one DM
that
that said,
stop
ask
me.
Dizzy and JoJo about the last night.
So I'll tell you from my perspective what happened. The JoJo could fill in her side of the story.
Okay.
So we go do the Battle of the Sexes, and it's a group of us. Corey is there, Gio, all of us, Pap, my cousin. He had a speaker he would carry around.
Your cousin?
Yeah, like we both had a speaker. His was loud, so he carried around, and we usually be on the smoke deck, and it would be a vibe. People would come over, be like, oh, you're playing Biz Marquee. Oh, we're hanging out. So we finished the Battle of the Sexes, and JoJo runs off to the bathroom. And we're like, okay.
Cousin JoJo.
No, sorry,
no
this
JoJo. Juice.
Sorry. Yeah, the Juice. Runs off to the bathroom. Like, oh, okay, that was weird. So then we're like, let's go up to the smoke deck. And
I'm sorry, I have a question. I have to interject the question.
Yeah.
Flow heavy at this point?
Oh,
how's the flow?
Yeah,
no,
what was it for?
What?
Because you like ran
No,
off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I did run to the bathroom because I saw there was a girl that was competing in the Battle of the Sexes game. She was from Tampa, and she said she was a teacher, and I needed to know where she taught because I'm like, that is who I would want to teach my
You didn't answer the
child.
question, though. Flow heavy or no?
No, it wasn't, but it was still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she goes and runs off.
Yeah, so I go to the restroom to try to catch her.
And then as the elevator's literally getting, like we're about to board it, my cousin goes, oh man, my speaker, and runs back into the auditorium place. And we're like, okay, we'll see you up there. So we all take the elevator up. So we're all at the smoking area. I lit something up. We're hanging out. And all of a sudden we hear this music. It's like, let's say, Poison, Belle Biv DeVoe. And JoJo's coming up dancing with a speaker. And we're like, oh, you got the speaker. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm thinking they already had an interaction, whatever. So a couple minutes go by. Well, not even a couple minutes. I asked JoJo, I go, wait, did you tell him? And she's like, no. I'm like, oh, no. Okay.
You left it.
Yeah.
Oh, this JoJo. Not okay.
Sorry.
She's the Juice.
The Juice. I'll say the Juice. Sorry.
She's playing Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yes.
Okay.
So we see her and we're like, all right, cool. So Melissa, one of the people on the crew, she's going through my phone and she's like, oh, your cousin keeps FaceTiming me. I'm like, all right, I'll answer in a second. Obviously, I kind of know what it's about at this point.
He's looking for a speaker.
Yeah. So she's like, he keeps calling, texting. I go, text him. JoJo has his speaker. And literally as she texts him, he calls again. I'm like, all right, I'll answer. So I answer it. And I'm like, yo, JoJo has your speaker. JoJo has it. And he's like, and all right. And it looks like he smiles. I'm like, all right, cool. I think everything's okay. So we're hanging out. And I'll let you finish.
Yeah,
the
I was
story,
going to say, Joj, hop in here and tell us what happens next.
Well, I saw it sitting there when we were leaving the auditorium. So I took it and I put it in my bag. And then I went to find the teacher. And when I came back, what's his name? Bumby? Yeah, he was standing there. I said, oh my God, are you waiting? Because everybody had gone up. I said, oh my God, are you waiting for me? And he was like, yeah. And I go, why are you here? And he's like, oh, JoJo went to find a speaker in the auditorium. I go, oh, this one? And I pulled it out of my purse. I said, I'll see you up on the 11th floor or whatever. He would lose something.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I've heard that.
Yes.
I've heard that about
him.
him.
He's always leaving something. So I picked it up.
Okay.
because I'm always checking, making
I'm
sure
very
everybody
curious
has.
to know where this is going. I think I know
I
where
don't
it's
really
going.
know. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I mean, he was mad.
He was legitimately mad because you took his speaker.
Yes, I thought he would find it funny once he saw that it was safe and sound and it was up there, but he didn't, and he was pouting and acting like a 2-year-old.
Was he drunk?
He was sauced up.
Yes.
I would say drunk. He was probably drunk.
Before this, Dizzy, you had mentioned that you were going to text him and be like, "No, nobody has your speaker." Did that happen?
No,
Is
no.
that okay?
No, we text him. I had to look at the text. I didn't text it, but the text was it said "yo" and then it said "joking not," and then I guess they spelt it wrong. They said "JoJo got it." Asterisk.
Gotcha.
So he knew, and that's what he called.
So did you guys had a face off at some point?
So
Dude, it was.
I was watching. So JoJo's across from me, and Corey's getting he's humping his girl at the side, and I see. He's my cousin. I could tell when he's going through it. So I could tell his back's to us. He's smoking his black and mild. He's not really
pouting,
he's not
acting
really
like a
turning
brat.
around. I know he's in a bad mood.
That's what happens when you deal with the young guys.
I'm just expecting it's going to die down, and he just needs to have his smoke, and he'll get over it.
That's what I thought.
His boy Bumby, I see him start talking to him, and it looks like he's trying to talk him off the ledge, talk him down.
What the hell?
And I just see his lips go. My cousin go, "No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it."
Oh,
and I was like, "Uh-oh." And,
all right, what?
Sorry.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh yeah!
Sorry.
Oh, juice.
I think that's the first time I've ever done that.
Dude, that shows you had real feeling behind it.
I mean, and walks off like a brat.
Juice with an F-bomb.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he walks up and he goes, "F y'all." He says, "F y'all." You ain't using something like that.
Yeah.
You don't get to. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take my.
So you guys had been
speaker.
like canoodling, and you don't have to
Yeah.
say, but like you'd been doing stuff and
I
this
did
whole
all of the things for him the night before.
and then this night he's just burning it all to the ground because
Yes.
you found his speaker and took it away.
Can't take a joke, apparently.
I think he thinks that we were all in on the
Like
joke.
you were like,
Who cares, though?
and even if it was,
Yeah.
That was my thing. It's like, okay, so you think we're all this elaborate thing to be like, haha, we got your speaker, which it was only JoJo.
Yeah.
But again, it's a joke. Even if we were all in on
yeah.
it, get past that. Or at the worst, be like, I didn't really like that one. And we'd be like, all right, my bad. Oh, okay, well, it's all JoJo. We would have blamed her.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it was the opposite. He was
So was that the end of it? You guys were not
'cause
together that night?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Like-
She was mocking him when he walked away. She was doing what she just
Yeah.
did.
Oh.
She literally was doing
I
that.
don't have my
Oh,
speaker.
look at
I'm
this.
so
Corey even
mad.
piped up and started booing him.
Yeah. I go, boo, because he was
Yeah.
just taking the music away.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Dizzy was like, he's taking his ball and going home. And
Yes.
This is
JoJo turns around and Juice is still doing meh, 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 and
Oh
he's
my-
yelling and she's like, oh, you can't, meh, meh."
Dude, this is
Yeah.
a swerve
Yeah.
I did not see coming.
I know.
I did not see this this ending with a legitimate beef.
Neither did
Was
I.
he embarrassed the next day? Did he like apologize?
Well, I don't know.
or-
I didn't see him.
You didn't talk. You haven't talked to him
This
since.
was the
he
final
didn't-
night.
Oh, so since the night on the deck when he stormed off and you mocked him and
Yeah.
Corey booed him, you haven't talked to him since.
No.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
I
Yeah.
know.
What did he say to you?
We talked an hour ago.
Did he-
It wasn't even we didn't talk. It was
Did
nothing
he
related
regret
to
it?
Cruise. Well, he did text me.
Was he like, sorry?
He's definitely
Go-
listening.
Oh,
He's listening
he
right
is.
now because he said there's two sides to every story, MFR, and he's like crying
Oh.
faces. So I say call in. I gave him
Yeah,
the
if you
number.
want to call.
What is the other side? You were mad because you couldn't find your speaker, and then you acted like a brat when
Oh.
you realized that it was there,
Let's
and
call
you were
him.
the butt of the joke.
Oh, geez, yeah.
I don't know what the big deal is. Oh, good catch.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, look at this. I love firing up a little.
Yeah, because I'm interested to see his side because I didn't ask him yet. I was going to ask him tonight when we work out. Be like,
And I did text
up,
him that
dog?
night, and I said I thought of all people you would be able to take a joke from me. Like it didn't seem that
All
serious.
right, let's not attack him. Let's not attack him when he comes on. Let's let's make him feel safe before we attack him.
Hello.
JoJo,
Yeah, man.
dude, what happened with the speaker, man? Why did you get so mad?
Man, I'm just here to defend my side of the story. I did not walk off like a brat. First of all,
Don't curse like the other JoJo did.
I kind of missed that part, but I heard y'all.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Very passionate woman.
so basically, it's not a big deal. I was the vibe with the speaker every night.
And you cherished
I-
that role. Like you were glad to be the guy that was setting the vibe.
Yeah, in fact,
Absolutely.
we did a pub crawl and we went to we had one with the piano.
Yeah.
Went to another one, no music. Caitlin Calta came up to this Juice and was like, hey, can we use your speaker? And she's like, yeah, right away. JoJo, my cousin, goes, your speaker.
Oh, okay. So
because I was watching the speaker.
Let's let not Juice JoJo go. So you enjoyed the fact that you were the vibe setter. It was fun for you. It was a good thing.
Yeah, and I protected the speaker everywhere we got. It was our last night. I'm like, oh my God, I promised everybody we're going to be up there. I don't have it. I just failed kind of. So in front of everybody when we're leaving, whatever that last show was, I freak out. I'm like, oh my God, my speaker. I asked Dizzy. He's like, no, I don't got it. So I run back down to the little auditorium. I'm looking. I'm asking every bar, which there's like 3 bars up there. This is just giving you a time perception of how long this so-called joke.
Okay.
This so-called joke that they're playing on me. So I did all that. I ran to a couple other places. Then I went to guest services to literally file a complaint and say, somebody, we got to check the cameras.
Tape, yeah.
Hell yeah, that sounds like something I would do. Lock them up.
And as soon as they're asking me for all my room number stuff, I'm like, hold on. Because as we're leaving the auditorium, some person was like, oh, I found an iPhone. Whose iPhone? I'm like, if nobody's stealing iPhones, nobody's stealing a speaker.
That's good.
So I was like, all right, let me call Dizzy just before I go crazy. And so I call him. He's not picking up. And then I'm getting these weird text messages saying, joking, not joke. That's how I was reading.
Okay. You've been drinking all day. No judgment here.
Yeah. Well, they were just pronounced.
Yeah.
And then he gets on. He's like, oh, JoJo got your speaker. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Haha, that's kind of funny. And I get up there, and everybody's just jamming. It's literally taking me for like 25 minutes. 25 minutes, I'm just freaking out, trying to have everybody have a good time. And then the person that did it just wasn't, she never was like, oh, I got you. I did that.
Juice, would you like to, would you like a retort to JoJo? You were about to.
I mean, your concept of time is insane because it was maybe a total of 10 minutes from start to finish. But if it was 25 minutes to you, because you love that speaker so much, it felt like there's no way it was not that long.
It was at least.
Also, it wasn't. What was I supposed to say when you came up? We were all like, "Hey, we have the speaker. It's here. It didn't get stolen. Okay, come on and vibe and hang out." No, you immediately walked over to the railing, had your back to us, pouting like a little baby.
Oh,
that your friend had to come over and try and talk to you, and then after plotting this big walk-off moment when you snatch your speaker and shut the party down, then
that's where you got it wrong. That's not what happened? That's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
That's what it seems like. But I was in my little emotions a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, they're still vibing. Let's have vibe. And then my boy Bumby, he's like, I'm like, kind of, at these people.
Yeah.
And
this is the guy that puked in the pool, by the way, if we're just trying to keep track of people here.
He's probably definitely listening right now.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I want to go to the casino. I'm like, well, I'm not feeling this vibe. Let me just exit for a little while. He's like, all right, I'm going. I'm like, all right, well, yeah. F that, give me my speaker. Y'all have a good time. How y'all going to keep playing music? Ha, ha, ha. Now who has the joke?
He got you guys, I got to say. He did.
Yeah.
He out-joked the...
I came back and everybody was in bed already.
Is there hope? Is there hope for peace here? Or
yeah, I tried texting him when he didn't answer me.
I'm not mad. I have love for everybody.
I texted him that night, and I texted him to make sure he got home okay. I didn't hear anything from him.
Maybe give him a Tiki Tunes on the way out.
So I guess no, there's no chance for peace on his side.
Oh, man. Well, JoJo, I appreciate you answering the call and giving us your side of the story. Now that you kind of explained how important the speaker was, hashtag Team JoJo. I totally understand.
This one.
It had become part of your identity. You cherished the role of the vibe setter, and they took that from you and then laughed at you.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I shrill for you, dog. Thank you for calling.
All right. You're welcome.
All right, bro.
Later.
Wait till you hear the vibe me and JoJo created because of that speaker.
Oh, my God. This is so good.
The worst.
All right, let's step aside for a moment. When we come back, we've got the Juices here. We got Corey Cardinal is here. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. Don't go anywhere. I do have a very interesting DM that I got from somebody. It's probably one of the raunchier, most straightforward questions ever for Judge Juicy. We'll do that and a little bit more when we come back. John's Joints coming your way with Drew Garabo at 3 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. Hawkins Service Co. They really do handle it all. You got multiple things that need to be done at your home. Maybe plumbing, electrical, HVAC, maybe even the pool needing a little help. I always lean on Hawkins. I've had my AC serviced. I've had my pool pump totally redone with a Pentair pool pump. I can now control everything right from my phone. It's very futuristic, and they have technicians that have gotten rigorous background checks. You can trust these people in your home, and if it's your first time using them, make sure you let them know you heard about them right here on The Bone. 10% off, and you can book online. HawkinsServiceCO.com.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have new Sportage and Sorrentos with 0% APR. Plus 0 payments for 90 days. Or a new Telluride. Just $449 per month. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. This Saturday, April 18th, Trijicon and BNT take over the shop. We're talking elite optics, precision builds, and the real deal with reps on site. Yes, you can get hands-on, ask questions, and see what you're actually buying. If you're serious about your setup, you need to be here. Expect deals, giveaways, and a spend too much money kind of day. Trijicon and BNT Day this Saturday at Shark Coast Tactical. Often imitated, never duplicated. They're on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota, or shop online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Ride, Restore, Refresh. April 19th, join this one-of-a-kind fundraiser for the Children's Cancer Center. 30 minutes of cycling, 30 minutes of restorative yoga, then relax and connect. Secure your spot today and support kids who are battling pediatric cancer. Sign up at riderestorerefresh.com.
At Maher's Bargain Outlet, get 0% financing for 36 months on select Car Bravo certified used vehicles. This is historic, and every Car Bravo vehicle comes with a certified warranty and a 10-day, 500-mile exchange policy. 0% financing on used Chevrolets plus 12 other automotive brands. Did we say historic? Maher's Chevrolet Bargain Outlet, St. Petersburg. 0% financing on used cars. Log on, maherschevy.com.
I remember brushing
curling my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem, Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era, featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com, or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I feel like we got our own little cruise podcast going on right now. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. Judge Juicy JoJo is with us, as well as the man. I just saw a picture where it looked like you were gazing into this girl's eyes. Looked like you were starting a life together.
Oh, man. Is this OT that Mexican?
Yeah.
I love this guy.
That Mexican OT.
Oh, yeah.
Every Tuesday, and we got a couple more gems I think we're going to save for tomorrow to spread it out a little bit, get as much juice out of this squeeze as we can.
Please.
But I did get a couple DMs, and this one's rough, and I don't even know that I can say it the way that it is meant to be. And you want to know what's funny? You're going to hate that I say this, Corey, but I'm just going to say it once, and I'm going to say it quickly. You might have some experience in something like this.
Okay.
Are you ready? And this has like no pomp and circumstance, no story. It was a 2-sentence message.
Oh, okay.
For Juicy. And again, I don't think I can say all these things. Been dating a complete freak for 3 weeks. Possibly best sex of my life. I'm 35. I don't know if I can say this, but I'm going to say it. And he tried to make it better. Problem is, she insists. I'm going to leave some of the words out and use my own words. She insists on a real deal oatmeal cream pie every time. If not, she gets legit mad. She says she's on the pill, but I can't be having a baby with this bitch. I can't quit her, though. I don't even know there's a question there.
And I got me a can of some whoopers. Flexing on money on Instagram, but that's how you gonna get.
That's a red flag, right?
She wanted him to be shooting up the club?
I mean, three weeks in,
It's just so funny what y'all will do for the good.
I would say,
if somebody was trying to do that, I'd be like, nah, I'm good, you know.
Wait.
But it's her saying.
No, I know, but I'm just like, as a woman, I'd be like, okay, I'll find it somewhere else. Like, I don't need to be worrying about, like, you know what I mean? No matter how good it is.
Right.
But men, they don't.
Like, yeah.
It's like, oh, but I really want to stay, even though oatmeal cream pies.
Is it the raw part, or is it the Lil Debbie part that's the most problematic? Well, probably the baby making part, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Because never mind. Maybe that's.
You're
you're a safe lady all the time?
No.
Yeah.
Clearly not.
None of us believe that.
Yeah. Corey, what would you do? What would you do, like, hypothetically, first date type, you just met a chick, and she's
Were you
like...
shooting up the club?
She's like, this is what I like. I like, the moon pie style.
I don't know that I can handle that.
That you can handle it or answer that?
I don't know that I would be able to do
it.
that.
Yeah, and that's also, like, this guy doesn't seem like he's looking for the love of his life, but if a girl asked you to do that within the first 2 weeks, I would think that you probably need to run for the hills.
Red flag for sure.
Yeah, or just...
Unless you know the person. If you know the person...
No,
now
I
you
feel like the
start
opposite.
dating,
It's better to not. Then you can like disappear and not.
I may or may not have gone, nah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, you should.
Were you and your new friend, you guys were you guys were safe?
Yeah.
I don't believe
Everything's
that.
good.
Yeah.
I don't believe
He
that.
said everything.
Look
Everything's
at
good.
that laugh. I don't believe that at all.
Is it safe to say that if Tom the Tree Man
You
walked
said
into
you
your
had- you
walked
said-
into your room, he wouldn't have been stepping in anything?
Yes.
Is that
he wouldn't
safe
have
to
stepped in
say?
anything.
Oh my God!
I don't know why you thought different.
Because I told.
I gotta say, I've been out of the game for so long, but I hear all these people say this, and it's crazy to me. Like, I would be so scared of everything.
Yeah.
And not saying that you should be. You know
Right,
this
right,
person,
right,
everything's
right.
fine, but
Yeah.
a baby, a rash, whatever it may be. Like, I don't think I'd be able to enjoy it at this point because I'd be so scared that something bad would happen.
Yeah, you have a few drinks in you.
There you go.
You don't really. You don't really think too much about that.
Unlimited. So through all of this, there's not one lady. I mean, you were sharing a room with Ian, so it would have been tough to knock boots. But
I wasn't looking.
Isn't that interesting?
I wasn't looking.
Nope.
You got everything you need. You
Well, I
got
wasn't
everything you
looking.
need at the top of those Twin Peaks.
I even asked.
I will say this.
I said nothing. No, nothing tickles your fancy.
Oh, I thought
said,
you meant like she asked him to.
No,
He said, I'm good.
I don't know if you told me this off the air, so I'm sorry if I'm blowing up your spot, and I know that I don't try to.
Sorry,
dig
we
in.
have a dumb button.
I don't know that, but you told me
JoJo
on
does.
the cruise that you one of the most relationship things on planet Earth that you can do is if you're with somebody and you're in different places, you watch a show together
100%.
from different places.
100%
This man
when he's
on a cruise
Yes.
on the high seas watching a television show with somebody else.
Damn, you're booed up.
Oh, no, okay.
Whoa.
We were watching Euphoria. I
Yeah.
was excited to watch it.
Yeah. I mean, but would you, Joj, am I wrong in that is a major...
I mean,
that's a
let's
major-
just say the last season of Euphoria, we talked about it, and we were friends, and now he just
You're saying you don't even getting his reviews or his thoughts or anything?
he's moved onward and upward for
Took
him.
my speaker and went home from JoJo.
Was that when you went back? Was it right after the speaker got taken away?
Yeah, it was the speaker got taken away. I was talking to her, and she was like, I think I'm going to watch Euphoria. It's been a long day. I want to watch something. I go, let's watch it together. She's like, oh, I love that. So I went on the top deck, had my phone,
dude,
and
that is romantic.
we
dude.
were texting each other back and forth.
You doing that is the same thing as the look on Corey's face I saw gazing into that woman's eyes like he was starting a family with her.
Yeah.
Like that is the equivalent. That is the equivalent of that. Which I'm not, but everything's fine.
No, it's great
Is that what it
for you
looks like?
guys.
I
Yes.
mean, well, I mean, first of all, you being like, I wasn't looking. I don't know why I had to say it that way.
and
Got all
move
smooth
your
with it.
body that way.
Dude,
I did a little shimmy and a shake where I wasn't even looking. Dude, I mean, I will say, it felt like from the outside looking in that it was the guy puking in the pool will get put on you, which I don't think it should, but it felt like a Tame or Dizzy.
Here's what I want to say about. I keep wanting to call him Bombay, but that is not what is it?
Bumby.
Okay,
Like Gumby with a B.
nobody has any room to talk. I understand it was a faux pas. And
That would be an understatement.
Yeah, and
Getting
it cleared
the
the
pool
pool.
closed down at Coco Cay
Okay.
is beyond a faux pas.
But everybody has had their moment.
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't obnoxious. Like, he wasn't a jerk. I like him. I think he's a great guy. And he just got caught up in it and was having a good time. But he wasn't like fighting with me. Like, I went to get him a water, and when I came back over, I could tell it was not going to end well.
He wasn't an angry drunk.
No,
he was a cool guy.
I just felt bad. I felt like, I mean, and I get it. Listen, you cleared the pool for, the afternoon. But it
JoJo
was
would be
toward
the
the
best,
end of
by
the
the
day.
way. If you're down and out and drunk and everybody hates you and you puked in the pool, what a blessing it would be to have JoJo there as your little
I
little
felt
angel.
bad.
to
I mean,
bring
I
you
know
water.
he wasn't that kind of. He wasn't like an asshole the whole time. Where I'm like, good, I hope everybody attacks him.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
He was a nice guy, and then I felt so bad because I felt like he was so defeated the rest of the trip.
It's tough to, and it's such a crazy thing to go and be a part of because you go and you do that with your family, everybody goes home.
Yeah.
You go and do it with this crew, you're going to be talked about all
Yeah.
day
Content.
on the biggest radio radio station in Tampa. So,
but it was.
I told him just own it. I go, if anything, kind of do what we just had with JoJo.
Yeah.
It's like call in,
yeah,
tell your side,
get some shirts made. Puke Boy,
exactly.
Puke Boy lives.
There's a full video recap on my Instagram, by the way.
Yeah, go check out the Corey Cardinal at Joanne Petrella. Hit him up. Thank you both for spending time with us. I'm glad you're back. I missed you very much.
We missed you
as well.
Thank you.
Next
I
year,
really
baby.
appreciate that. 20.
Thanks for having us in.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will dig into John's joints. Plenty of news to get to in the world. Some good, some bad. I do also want to. I wanted to wait till Drew was in here because he's a true foodie and he loves talking restaurants. I had something happen at a restaurant where they essentially denied me to order something that was on the menu. And I found out this is a thing that they're like proud of. They even posted a video online telling people, we tell you not to order that and that you can't order that. We'll work through that and find out why another scientist has gone missing. Are the aliens coming? Probably. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Teasing Energy, the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. I love this product. I swear by this product. It gives me that boost of alert, focused energy I'm looking for every single day. I got it in the bottom deck right now, right here, tingling in my right gum. The spicy stuff is for me. The mango habanero, but really the bangin' black cherry, so you get that little tingle running through your body. If you don't want the caffeinated boost, go with the chill line. They've got the orange creamsicle chill, which people absolutely love, and that will mellow you out. You can go to teaseyenergy.com, use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store. And also check out the store locator. Props to Teasa. They have blown up all over the country, whether it's Walmarts, Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and everywhere in between, including even Amazon. You can get it near you. Subscribe and save. Have it showing up at your front door. We love you, Teasa. Why spit when you can swallow?
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 20. It's the 20th anniversary. And that means we're making this cruise 20 times better than anything you've ever done before in your life. Results subject to personal interpretation. Calta Cruise 20 departs from Tampa on April 1st, 2027 for a 4-night cruise on the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, heading to Cozumel. On Calta Cruise 20, we'll have a comedy show from Mike's #1 best friend, comedian Robert Kelly, a live concert from the Mike Calta Show band Pitbull Toddler, and more surprises to be announced. Cabin start at only $770. You can put your deposit down now with Diane from Accent on Travel by emailing caltacruise@gmail.com. Do it now, and you'll get an early booking bonus. Book by May 15th, and you'll get a $50 onboard credit. For more information, go to theboneonline.com. Calta Cruise 20, presented by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, and 102.5 The Bone.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This is Mav, spokeseagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Other than Freebird, I'm the most electrifying bird you'll hear on the radio. No, you know what? Including Freebird, because no one does electric like Veteran Air. Our electricians are experts at installations and repairs, big and small. And for a limited time, we're providing free home electrical safety inspections. Shocked? Well, don't be. Visit veteranair.com to learn more. Veteran Air.
John Senning, people ask me all the time, why did you get into radio? And I wish I had a more dramatic answer, but it's simple. I just didn't want to hate what I did for a living. I wanted to enjoy waking up every morning. And if you are not doing that currently in your life, and maybe you don't have a big blabbermouth like me, you need to think about a career in aviation maintenance. You can be trained in entering the workforce right here in beautiful Clearwater with the National Aviation Academy. Working on jets and planes and engines and all sorts of flying objects. It's a beautiful facility, and if they fire me tomorrow, it's what I'm going to go do. Check them out today at naa.edu.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support one. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me, and good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
While most dealers want your tax refund, Ken Canley Kia wants you to save it. And with more new inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa, that means more savings for you this tax season. Make your refund go further with up to $5,000 off MSRP on 2026 Kia Sorrentos and up to $4,000 off MSRP on 2026 Kia Sportages. Shop over 850 vehicles at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com. Uncle Sam took his share. Now you keep the rest.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAWFRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
When the dollar's convertibility into gold ended in 1971, gold was fixed at $35 an ounce. Fast forward to today, and the U.S. dollar has lost over 85% of its purchasing power. Meanwhile, gold has increased in value by over 12,000%. Central banks are buying gold at record levels. Major firms are holding significant positions in gold. And I choose to buy gold from Birch Gold Group. It's Dan Bongino, and it all starts with education. Birch Gold just announced their Learn and Earn Precious Metals event. This free online event rewards you for learning the basics of investing in precious metals. Sign up to get free silver on your next purchase if you qualify. And you can get even larger incentives as you go. The more you learn, the more you can earn. But act now. This special event only runs through April 30th. So text my name, Dan, to the number 989898 to join Birch Gold's Learn and Earn Precious Metals event by April 30th. Text Dan to 989898 today. Message and data rates may apply.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Be the Thunder and cheer on the Bolts this postseason at Benchmark International Arena. Single game tickets for all Lightning first round playoff home games are on sale now at Ticketmaster. This Lightning postseason is presented by Advent Health.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. It is that time. 3:02. You know what to do. Smoke them if you got them. This is John's Joints, where we light up the news every single afternoon. We try to pepper in the biggest news stories, some weird stories, some nuggets of life to make it a full body experience. We haven't had the whole crew here in a minute in St. Petersburg, Florida. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy, and that is the host of Drew Garabo Live. His name happens to be Drew R. Garabo. What up, buddy?
That's why they chose me to host the show.
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good. How you guys doing?
Or Drew Garabo Show, as some people call it.
They got the two more important words, right?
I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah.
This weekend is the Mike Allstott golf event.
That is true.
Do you know who you're golfing with? Do you?
Yes, John, I do.
Who are you golfing with?
John, I'm golfing with the Teasing crew.
And who else?
Ben Ruda of the Teasing crew.
Yeah, love Ben.
Yep. And we have another. They said another celebrity. I said now we have one celebrity because I'm not one, but we have a bona fide, real, actual celebrity in our group. John,
who's that? Follow along, please, Diz.
Diz, he already knows the ansers to these questions.
I do?
Just so we're all
No, I do.
John does. I'm being led. This is like a fine defense attorney leading me down the road.
Learn how to work, kid.
Sean Daly is our celebrity, John.
So Sean Daly, Drew Garabo, Ben Ruda from Teasing. Like, what a crew of the boys.
Yeah, okay. Where's John?
Where do you
fit into this, John?
I don't do the pairings. I just follow orders.
And I just feel friend cucked. I just feel like all my friends are going to be hanging out, having the time of their lives. That's all.
They're all going to bubble down after.
Yeah, I know Rich is always listening. Rich, and
I love you, Rich. Thank you, buddy.
He will go into some sort of meltdown if he thinks I'm being serious at all, which I'm clearly not being serious. That it feels like all of my friends are going to be hanging out partying together. Well, I've been abandoned to, But that being said, Rich does know me and he knows how I act at these things. So I said to him, don't lie. Are you doing this to like tame me down? Because if I'm around Ben, really is the bad boy. If I'm around Ben, and I'll throw Sean Daly, the Rumplemint King of downtown St. Pete, right into that. He'll never mind. But anyways, so I feel like maybe he's like, put those guys together. John's going to feel emboldened. So I asked him, like, are you doing this to keep me tame? And he said no. He said quite the opposite. He said the people that I'm with he said you will, I think he said you'll leave the day with a new best friend.
Here's the thing. You're going to make a new friend wherever you go. You're the most outgoing and charismatic, quote unquote, celebrity there. So putting you with anybody is a great idea. Putting you with people you're already bros with is really cheating you and other groups of the opportunity to make a new best friend.
I like how he's cushioning.
I was going to say, clearly, these comments have been paid for by the Mike Allstott Family Foundation.
John, you'll make friends anywhere you go.
You really do.
You don't need the help.
And that being said, like most years, I've golfed with people I don't know. All of those things may be true. There's just, believe it or not, I wouldn't call it a social anxiety, but there's just something about spending that many hours with people that you don't know. The unknown is ultimately what makes me think, and you don't have to worry about that.
No,
because everybody's very known. Very known.
Every year I've yearned for this scenario where I golf with my dudes. Like I've been to 9 of these. All 9 I've golfed with complete strangers.
There's going to be a moment where you drive by in your golf cart and they're going to be having the best time.
They're going to be partying. They're going to be partying.
Steal my lighter again.
No. You want to know what I think happened here? And I hope that we're being played throughout the Teasing headquarters. I hope that we are, because Teasing is a major sponsor, and I'm 99% positive they get to pick the celebrity, or at least.
That's preposterous.
But wait.
These allegations will not stand.
I'm not. Do you know this is a fact already?
Oh man.
Like, we see this guy all the time. I don't want to see him again.
No. It's not that. It's not that at all.
No.
It's and I'm drawing a blank. Ben Ruda, if you're out there, you son of a bitch, you better call right now, and we're gonna flush through this. No, I can't remember his name, but Ben has a buddy. Do you know his name off the top of your head?
No, but I know he's a really good golfer.
He is a great golfer, and when he's out there, like he's playing the Masters.
Yeah.
Like he is. we had a fun time, but you could tell when I've golfed with that crew that
they hate you.
Well, not that they hate me, but they're like, wow, wouldn't it be nice if this guy who's just bonging beers and making a fool of himself was actually an active golfer? So, God damn it, this happened, didn't it? I was half joking, and now I'm realizing this isn't a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben told you this? Ben openly said to you, we don't want John.
No, that never happened. That statement or sentiment was never even close to express.
What did they say? We don't want John's lack of skill.
No, that not
closer, warmer.
But John's name never came up.
Okay.
Ben and his buddy really want to win this thing. and having a non-golfer who's probably going to contribute not that
to
many.
like the overall
He's not there for the golf shots.
overall failure of the
I wouldn't say failure per se. I just I have a pretty strong short game, John, and I think that's why.
And you and Ben have golfed together, so he
Many
knows
times.
he's taken a look. He's taken a peek at you.
Yeah.
If there's 1 being where John's at and 10 is the Masters, where do you sit in the ranking of golf skill?
Probably 2.
You're just above John.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So they took the
That's
2 instead of the 1.
That's a lie.
No, I don't believe that.
That's a
at all.
lie. And you want to know what? I bring this up every time that this comes around.
Yeah.
Because there's this phenomenon with golfers where everybody says they're bad.
Yeah, they do.
it's the thing. Like everybody says they're bad. So when I show up there, especially when I'm with people that I don't know, I try to warn them. Like and I hope it's okay I say this. I'm barely here to golf. Like I am here to control the Bluetooth speaker.
Yep.
I have a
Like
whole.
JoJo. Don't take it home.
I have a whole tackle box of party favors.
Yeah.
I have my Kong. Like we're gonna have a hell of a day.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You and
You're
your
for
new
the
buddies.
vibe.
Yeah.
You're setting the
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
You're
Hell
the
yeah.
vibe captain.
Thank
Damn.
you.
What was
There's
the
a
guy's
lucky-
name on jury duty?
Yeah. The Captain Fun.
Captain Fun.
I am Captain Fun. Thank you.
Damn right.
And it's so I try to every time I meet the new guys, I tell them I don't golf. I'm a bad golfer. But golfers think golfers just say that.
Yeah.
So you can't communicate to a person and tell them you're a bad golfer. And I have to say, no. I haven't hit a golf ball since 365 days ago. And last year I didn't golf because I was hosting it. So I haven't hit a golf ball in how many days is that?
That's 730.
730 plus days.
Man.
So, okay. I thought it would be a fun thing to bring up. Now I'm hurt. And it's not, clearly Rich has nothing to do with it. This is an inside job from my friends at Teasing.
I'm just
Friends?
can I read you the text
Oh, please.
from Ben? I don't know if this is going to exonerate anybody. So many to go
Because
through.
I texted him and I said, you son of a bitch, I've been betrayed.
Yeah, you should feel that way.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I do.
I'm bringing in the Ringer crew this year. I told.
Don't skip over words. I know you're not reading it word for word. I can tell.
Yeah.
Just say it, dude. It's fine. I'm fine. People are competitive. People like golf. I can handle it. Just say it.
All right, Thursday, 9/11 a.m.
Oh,
And
okay.
This is appropriate
No,
because this is my personal 9/11.
I was going to say, yeah. Boom.
Rich just asked me
Oh, God, this is worse.
who I wanted to golf with.
This is worse than I thought.
This is Ben.
Yeah,
Okay.
from Tisa. Why spit when you can swallow? Rich
wait.
just asked me who I wanted.
Dude, this is worse than I could have ever imagined, dude. I mean, I need to hear it.
All right.
I need
All right.
I need to hear it. But
Oh man, I hope Ben's listening.
Ben, this
All right.
Oh,
wait,
and
hold
the
on, hold on.
runaround.
hold on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, here we
Oh
go.
man. Oh, there's some pain here. Rich just asked me who I wanted to golf with for All-Star. Man, it sure was a tough decision because I really wanted.
No, you suck, dude.
You're lying.
Dude,
You're
no.
lying. You're not even
Just
listening.
lay-
Fine,
just-
fine. I'll
just
read
lay
it as
on-
is.
just lay it
Jesus
on
Christ,
me.
I'm not on trial.
Lay it on me, dude.
Rich just asked me who I wanted to golf with for All-Star. Only one name came out of.
Only one name. No, say it. Say it exactly how he wrote it. Only one name came to mind, or
Only one name came out of my mouth. Although I was thinking hard about John and how much I want to golf with.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Only one name came out of my mouth. I think you can guess. And so I said Thunderbug.
Dude, I almost pulled a JoJo and cursed.
Damn.
I mean, I wish I could say that I'm not deeply hurt. I mean, he even framed it in a way like you couldn't say it in a more hurtful way. Like, he didn't even say, man, I love spending time with John, but we really got to try and win this thing.
That's implied, John.
No, it's absolutely the opposite of implied. It's implied that it didn't even cross his mind, is what's implied.
Probably crossed his mind. He was like, I'd like to win this thing. And so I said Thunderbug, and he said, way bigger celebrity. I expect putts being made.
Oh, putts being made.
And I said,
it's a shot
shit.
at you, John.
Well, maybe, I don't know. So he said, I'm bringing in the ringer crew this year. I told Steve I would give him 1 year where we try to win. Otherwise, it's back to Konging every other hole. That's you, John.
Man.
That's you. That's. Hey,
we're going to make a real run at this. If we don't win, we'll bring back that schlub. That's what I read.
Not be completed as done.
Oh, he's not even picking up your calls now.
No.
Tease our energy. Why Senning when you can Garabo?
Dude, that's good. That's really, really good. Hold on. Is he texting me? No, he's dodging me. This, dude, I'm spiraling. Just so you know, I'm spiraling right now.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm happy for you, Drew. This is zero your fault. You golf, you love golf. You're good at golf, and that's great.
He's at least a 7.
I felt really good about this. I texted Sarah. I was so excited.
Yeah, and you should be. This is not. I'm not here to shine on. I'm not here to take away your moment.
Oh, geez. If Ben answers, I'm running out of the room. I'm sorry. I betrayed you, Ben. Please don't.
You didn't betray. Dude, there's only one man who's been betrayed.
Shouldn't have read his honest
Don't try and steal. Don't try and give fake betrayal honor.
He's not answering. Should we have Drew call him?
You want me to call him?
Yeah.
You've reached.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm leaving a message.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Hey Ben, what's up, dude? It's John. I don't know what to say, dude. I was just talking with Drew, and I don't know if it was supposed to be a big secret, but we've made a lot of memories out there at the golf weekend, and to find out that not only do you not want me with you, but it didn't even cross your mind. It hurts, man. It's a level of betrayal that I don't know that I'll ever really fathom or get over. There will be no Rumpelman shots. I was looking forward to snuggling up with you and watching night 1 of Wrestlemania inside of the hotel. That's
we're
canceled.
gonna win this thing, Ruda. Baby.
That's all canceled.
12 under.
And I hope you and your friends, your real friends, I hope you guys have a great time. And I've loved what we've had together all these years. God bless and good riddance.
Don't worry, Ben. I didn't tell him that we're going to the runrounds together.
He's gone. Oh, so I'll be there? Am I not? Can I not? Like, you guys, you guys plan to stand in a different area?
They're going to be in VIP.
You guys stand?
He has VIP. There's only one name that came out of his mouth when he put that list together.
Wait. Now I feel like you're effing with me. Are you guys in?
I'm not
I was
going to
say,
runrounds.
You're not going?
Well, I mean, I may go.
If he like opened up a VIP suite,
then I would go. Where is it?
It's of Janice.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I wonder if this is Senning Show. Who's this?
Please don't be Ben Rita.
Hello. Hi, is this Ben?
No. Hey, no, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe.
John?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, man? John, Diz, Drew, you guys are great. Love the show.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, look, anybody who's this intent about not just having, look, I played baseball in college, not a terrible golfer, but whenever I went to any tournaments to play and it was to have a good time, John.
Thank you. And that's what I'm there to do. And other people are there to win. Is there a cash prize?
I've never won. I've never even placed, so I don't know what the prize is.
Not for anyone who's on a team with you, John.
You wouldn't know, would you? I wouldn't either. I've never done well. Why spit? Swallow.
Why Senning?
Oh, this is
you
crazy.
could Garabo.
Why? That's good.
Yeah.
Well, is he texting you?
He's
I'm in an important meeting about the golf event on Saturday. Can't talk.
Hey, I'm working on my swing. You know nothing about that, John. I'll get back to you.
Dude, I have to say, I don't know. I thought I thought this would be a fun thing to bring up, and now I'm not having fun anymore. That's all I can really say about it.
Well, at least Carolyn and Sarah will have a good time on Saturday.
What do they do? Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Well, I don't even.
Just joking.
I don't even.
Just
know.
joking.
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm sorry.
No.
Which you want to win?
No. Everybody wants to win, no matter what. Got money in my mind. I can never get enough. Yeah, I feel you.
Keep your hands up.
All right, here we go. Dude, what the hell is going on,
man, Ruda?
What is going
Why
on?
are you coming in so hot? I'm trying to, do some work
this
over
is
here.
this is absolute gaslighting. The first thing you do is tell me why I'm wrong for being mad that you went behind my back and said I do not want anything to do with John at this golf tournament. I only want to golf with you. How do you think that makes me feel?
Where are you getting this information from?
Ben, we've known each other a long time. We've had a lot of good memories on that course.
Are you playing this weekend?
Not with you. Per your request.
The argument can be made that he's never played in any weekend, Ben.
That's a good point.
That is an argument. Well, I guess let's start here. You know Steve. You've met Steve.
I do, and I was talking about Steve. Yes, he approaches the All Stop Family Foundation Golf Weekend as if he was in Augusta. I'm familiar with him.
So I will say this. I guess this would be a miscommunication one, but I'm going to choose violence instead because you came in so hot. So now I'm going to have to come in hot back.
All right.
Oh, man. Steve, he told me he wanted to win, and I said, I'll give you 1 year where I assemble the best golf squad I can get. Your name did not come up, I will say.
Well, like that part's not even like that. Of course, like that's a given. It's just I thought that brotherhood, camaraderie, friendship, and fellowship all meant something between us.
No man left behind.
Yeah, we don't spend tons of time together. I have this weekend circled on my calendar, and to know that in your words, not mine, it never even crossed your mind to want to spend some time with me. What is that? What am I supposed to do other than hurt, dude?
Well, to be fair, I didn't even know you were golfing. I thought you were doing the whole ride around thing with the Fran, purple golf.
I got to tell you, dude. I have been.
That's totally fair. You don't even want to golf. Why, what's all this fake outrage? Ridiculous.
I have been rejected around every turn. I've lost my hosting privileges. My friends have pushed me out and don't want to golf with me. I am essentially an orphan out there on the course. Dude, but guess what, Ben? I'm going to make new friends. I'm going to make new friends, and I'm going to make great friends, and we're going to have a great time, and you're going to look over at us and you're going to go, damn, I really messed up. Look what I'm missing out on.
You know what? This is such fake outrage. This is BS because, one, I have a thing of Rumplemans in my freezer with your name on it that I was planning on bringing. Two, I was telling Caroline how we have to find a way to get Wrestlemania on Saltwater Hippie or wherever we're going Saturday night.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, John and I aren't missing that. I had all these great plans with you already. I just didn't think you were even into the golf. And now you're coming at me like this.
Don't act. I'll tone it down.
Any rebuttal? I'm kind of feeling bad.
I'll tone it down a little bit, but I just think you can understand where I'm coming from when you hear somebody that you consider a friend and that you've spent time with in words saying it never even crossed your mind. Like you could understand where
hold on. What about this? What if we frame it like this? I wanted the last ever golf shot we had together was you making that unbelievable 30-foot putt.
I feel like you're treating me like a child right now. I feel like he's flipping me over and rubbing my belly. Like you did good that day, Bubba. Don't you worry. You had a good shot.
Dude, that was great memories.
It was, and it was, and
why do we want to soil that with a couple of tongs and then some whiffs on the tee box? I don't want to see you whiff again.
Yeah,
and then your buddy gets mad, and then you guys finish in 10th place, and it forever does harm to your friendship. Right. By the way, Ben, I'm real sorry we couldn't golf together on Friday morning. I'm sorry it didn't work out, so we could get a little warm up round in before Saturday, my buddy.
Hey, I will. This is how you know I'm serious. Steve and I are playing Bardmore on Friday morning to get the course.
Dude, you're pulling a Rory, dude. It's like flying up to Augusta. I see what you're doing.
That's exactly what I told him.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I told him.
Yeah, that's...
We already did all the math, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Drew, we got a birdie every par 4 and every par 5, and we get that hole-in-one on the par 4. That's a 56. That's if we par all the par 3s.
Yep, you're right. I don't want to hang out with. I'm not trying to hang out with these guys. You're right. You did me a favor.
I was doing you a favor.
Yeah,
you did.
man. You don't want to be involved in all this golf mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
All right, so are you going to say sorry or what?
No. I'm still hurt, and I think that you have to let me be hurt. So,
the man wants an apology,
Yeah,
John.
no, I think it would have just, I'm not saying I need a courtesy text, but I think something like, hey, dude, you're probably going to find out one way or another that I handpicked Drew over you. We just really want to win this thing. And it still would have hurt, but it's fine.
Dude, I'm going to go look back on the list. I don't think you're on the golf list.
I mean, yeah, you're an ambassador, John. You're just supposed to be going around conging people, getting Buccaneers players comatose.
You're the vibes guy. You're the vibes guy.
I'm the golf guy. You're the vibes guy.
All right.
I got no vibes.
You're the kid at recess that didn't get picked.
If you go in with these vibes, you're going to lose that privilege as well. So you're going to have to turn this around.
All right, Ben, man. I hope you have a good day. I look forward to seeing you this weekend.
To not golf. You're not golfing.
It's going to be so much fun, Ruda.
Listen, lock it in. Lock it in.
Thanks for choosing.
I need a lot of putts out of you. I need you to be locked in inside 100.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to the range today, working on my chips with my 7-iron, my brand new Mizuno 60
When are you going to the range?
After work today.
Oh, I guess you will have some
and then I'm going to go tomorrow.
I actually am too.
Me too. Then Fisher and I are going to Top Golf on Thursday.
All right.
Really,
why don't you
real
guys
golfers right here. These are golf guys.
Thank you, Dizzy.
Scissors,
golf dudes. John's working on his vibes.
Yeah.
John's playing as much golf as I am this weekend.
Godspeed.
Should I not bring the Rumplemans then?
Bring it.
Yeah, bring it. You guys, yeah.
I mean, John will be doing it with you. Vibe guy.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Oh,
man. Now he's definitely not picking you next year.
Oof. Bad vibes.
Dude, masterclass in gaslighting, by the way.
It was really good.
Dude, he did so good. I would hate to ever be in a fight with him if I'm Caroline.
Yeah.
He did have me almost feeling bad.
Yep.
Almost.
Shout out to Lance, who said he couldn't get out of his car listening to that.
Oh,
stuff.
good. Yeah,
Love
yeah.
you, Lance. Can't wait to see you on Saturday, too.
Oh,
Lance.
is he going to be out there?
No, I wish he was.
Oh,
He's such a good dude.
Maybe they partnered me up with him.
Ben picked him, too.
He's a friend. John's Joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. It's really just truly the greatest car wash in the world. Sometimes when I get sad, I just like to clean my car, and I go to Bubble Down Car Wash, where they have those long wash tunnels, spacious vacuums, and the amazing staff that takes care of every little detail. Here in the state of Florida, especially this time of year, we've got a lot of things working against your clean car, whether it's birds, bugs. Right now, it is the pollen. You want to be able to go through. Hey, I cleaned my car yesterday, but it's dirty again. Go right back through with that unlimited membership plan. I've told you before, and I'll tell you again, they got a bunch of new locations coming over the next year or so. But right now, Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, and that newest spot in South Tampa on Southdale, Mabry. Get in there today. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down. I'm gonna just hit a news story or two, and then we'll do my food beef on the other side of the other side of the break. Man, I don't often think that we appreciate the level of danger we put ourselves in when. And this goes both ways, for the Uber driver and for the Uber rider. And I've been in Ubers before where I'm amazed that somebody will just start firing off their political beliefs. I remember we had this dude that was from Jamaica, and he started going in. He was a MAGA guy. And he could not understand how more Americans were. And, I'm fine. I could have handled it just the same if he was left-leaning. But in my head, I'm going, what if you get somebody back here? You know nothing about me. And this incident that happened in Largo sounds like it had a little bit of that tied into it. A man was arrested on Sunday, and he's being accused of shooting at an Uber driver after an argument turned heated during a ride home. According to the arrest affidavit, 3:23 a.m., nothing good happens after 3 a.m., 42-year-old David Stewart Stinson was at his sister's residence in Oldsmar when he decided to call an Uber and return to his home in Largo. During the ride, Stinson and the driver got into a heated argument regarding politics and religion. Nobody should be talking politics and religion at 3:23 a.m., let alone in an Uber. The report states that during the argument, Stinson discovered the driver was an immigrant and told him to go back to his country.
Oh, that's never good.
The driver pulled over and told Stinson to get out of the vehicle before continuing to drive on Bel Air Road. At this point, the report says Stinson pulled out a gun and fired 3 rounds at the driver's departing car, making contact through the back of the vehicle, traveling through the interior right passenger seat. The victim was not struck, but told deputies that he was fearful Stinson wanted to harm him. You don't say. The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office arrested Stinson and charged him with shooting a deadly missile into, at, or within an occupied vehicle and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Politics and religion should never come up with strangers in the first place, let alone a stranger who is driving your vehicle.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, there's tons of different elements here. The fact we get into cars with strangers and that strangers let strangers in their car, all of those things. But the big thing is when people have bold, strong opinions about politics, and I don't know if it's they have no gauge or no care for how it would affect other people, or they do know and they're hoping for that. And I don't, obviously, I'm guessing the guy who shot was right-leaning and the immigrant was left-leaning.
Safe guess.
I mean, when he says go back to your country, that's all I'm led to believe. So I would rather have a driver that doesn't play the radio and doesn't say a word rather than gives me his political briefing.
Yeah, and it sucks when you do get a driver who doesn't run the air, roll the windows down, or play music. But I'd rather no conversation at all than, hey, who'd you vote for in the last election? None of your damn business.
I'd love to know. It doesn't have a breakdown of time. So they picked him up at 3:23. I'd love to know like what time the shots were fired. Like how much time? Like were these shots fired at 3:27? Did he get in the car and immediately this argument, debate fired up? Because I mean, he was he was going to Largo from Oldsmar, and that's not that far of a drive, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah, and he didn't make it all the way, so it was probably only about 5 minutes they were in the car before he was like, yeah, this guy's got to die. I've got to kill an immigrant today at 3:30 in the morning. It's just what has to happen.
I'm sure we've all gotten into Ubers where the driver speaks not a word of English.
Oh, my gosh.
Right? It happens.
Yes.
So that's the scenario I imagine where the guy's like, hey, can you stop by that? And the guy's like, no. What, you don't speak English? Aren't you from this country?
Yeah.
No. What do you better?
Well, I don't even know how you could. It seems more, maybe I just got a run of bad luck or good luck, depending on how you look at it. I've gotten, most of my recent Uber drivers have not spoken any English.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we had the story not long ago where the guy didn't speak English, didn't even understand air conditioning or window or nothing. But he did give me his iPad so I could play music, and I played our song, the Danze Kudo, the Fast and Furious Mexicans, and so he looked at me like, really? That's what you picked
out of everything.
I'm trying to relate, dog.
I like when they stereotype you as a white person and they think you want to listen to Morgan Wallen. Like he's like, there's a white dude. He wants to hear some Morgan Walmart.
I hate that. That sucks. I'm like, no.
Point taken.
Play his new one. Man, this is going to be happening. I saw a map today that obviously they're not all as bad as this, but I saw a map of all the fires currently burning in the state of Florida. We are in an insane drought. In the span of the next 10 days are going to get drier and even hotter, and we could be seeing a bunch more of this popping up over the state. The images out of the Naples area are crazy with the scope of this fire, which is only 15% contained. It's near Alligator Alley, has exploded to 1,500 acres Tuesday, sending thick plumes of smoke over I-75. Crews were sent to the Newman Drive wildfire in Pacayune?
Okay.
That sound right?
Sure.
Pacayune Strand State Forest just after noon on Monday. At first, it was just less than 100. It blew up immediately and only 15% contained at this time. They had to evacuate a bunch of houses. I don't know any of these roads, but they had to evacuate a bunch of houses down there that are in danger of being burnt up.
I feel like wildfires are the sneaky natural disaster of the state of Florida. We don't ever think about them, but every drought season we get them.
We do get them, and I think we were talking a couple weeks ago about the worst that have ever happened. And I think up north outside of Jacksonville in the forest up there's been some that have taken out a lot of forest, but I don't know that they often affect houses or people. But you've got to imagine the more we build houses in places that could have just burned with no ramifications, soon enough there will be a fire where people's houses are ultimately in danger.
On the other end of the spectrum, have you seen the super typhoon?
That thing's wild, dude.
170 mile per hour winds.
Those things are crazy.
So maybe we just have that to reverse course, go across the state of Florida, put all the fires out, and we're good.
Yeah.
I like that, actually.
Let's control the weather.
Yeah, where's the weather control when you need it?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm right here, John. what I want to do is I just want to tweak harp a little bit, play my harp, pluck it, if you will, and then this monsoon, like Gorilla Monsoon, with whom I used to work, will just turn around and put out all the fires.
That's good, dude. I've been on a real kick lately. It happens, especially when I can't sleep. Dude, old wrestling matches where Jesse the Body Ventura is on commentary is
best.
like just some of my most calming noises I can play. And I've been in a real sweet spot around 93 WCW when he was with Jim Ross. It was
Jim Ross.
Early Jim Ross. So thank you for that.
My sweet spot for Jesse was when he was with Gorilla. And
that was a great era.
Dude, him and Gorilla Monsoon together, that's money.
What are you looking forward to at WrestleMania this weekend?
Well, Roman Reigns, I think, going up against Cody Mock is going to be good.
Cody Mock, I do believe, plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe he's able to be a professional in two sports. So cool. And, of course, the tag team matches of the Killer Bees versus the British Bulldogs. That's going to be a big one.
Yep.
Who is the title match?
Diz, do you have any favorites you're looking forward to?
Logan Paul is going to be fighting in the cell against
Hell in a Cell?
Yeah.
Against Rob Gronkowski?
Yes. Yeah.
Who are the main
The
matches?
big two main events.
Titus O'Neil.
Titus
King Kong Bundy.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
The Mankind. Do you smell what the Rock is good?
You can't see me.
Hulk Hogan is dead still. The big two main events are Roman Reigns versus CM Punk and Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and then Cody and
Cody Rhodes?
Randy Orton.
I was very, very
I mean,
close.
you knew a couple names.
Look at me.
Brock Lesnar's. And, they're doing something interesting on Sunday night. They're running the first hour of WrestleMania on ESPN proper. Yeah.
Just the first hour.
Broadcast. Yeah. Saturday night, it's on ESPN too. Probably hoping to get people to buy it.
Can't wait to see Rhea Ripley.
2-night event. So
that's a real person. It's Rhea.
It's two, like Saturday and Sunday night?
Dude, that's always 2 nights now.
Okay.
Ever since I think Tampa was the first one during COVID. They did 2 nights.
Yeah.
And then they've kept it 2 nights ever since.
Showcase of the Immortals.
That is
I'm
true.
going to watch the wrestling show, and I couldn't think of anyone else that would come out my mouth but Drew that I want to see.
Thanks, Dizzy.
Yep.
A lot of that going around.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Leaving Tampa toward the Courtney Campbell, an accident has the 2 left lanes blocked in Rocky Point Drive. Otherwise, we're in pretty good shape out on the roads right now. No major wrecks are being reported in Pinellas. Volume is on the increase along the interstates as you'd expect, but they're still relatively manageable. This is Jim with traffic.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
Gas prices are up, so saving money where you can matters. That's where Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey comes in. With more inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa, we buy more so you save more. Lease a new 2026 Kia K5 GT line for just $125 a month. Shop over 850 vehicles today at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichey.com. Gas prices are high. Your car payment doesn't have to be at Ken Ganley Kia.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
I want you to take a moment and think of one thing that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks fed up with living with the pain that's been keeping them from doing what they love, looking to us for a solution. That's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate, even eliminate, foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Let us show you how we can help turn your pain into possibilities with a free fitting at the Good Feet store. You'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist. You'll walk around, see how they feel. Then you decide if they're right for you before you buy. With over 200 stores, there's likely one just a hop, skip, and a you-know-what from you. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
Get down to Crown.
Crown Hyundai, where brand new offers just dropped. Like a 2026 Elantra SE, just $159 a month. Or a 0.99% APR. Or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, just $219 per month. Or 0% APR. Each comes backed by America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles with Hyundai Owner Assurance. Get down to CrownHyundai.com. For full details, call 1-800-298-8368.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America. Fighting for you, Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Hi, Flo here from Progressive. You know, life changes quickly, so it's good to have flexible coverage.
Oh, you mean like adding another vehicle?
Yes, that's something we can do.
Great, because I was thinking about getting a van so we could just keep the kids' softball stuff in the car.
Oh, we don't need to get into specifics. Just saying it's easy to change.
Oh, and Hannah wants to try the tuba.
Again, we don't need the specifics.
Last year, she wanted to be a tap dancer, but that only lasted 2 lessons.
Okay.
But she kept the shoes because they are adorable.
Well, just know that with Progressive, you can easily add another car to your auto insurance because we know life changes.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie Tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegado. Becoming mostly clear and mild tonight. We'll see lows in the mid-60s. On it goes on Wednesday. Lots of sunshine. It'll blend with a few clouds during the day. Another warm day. We'll see highs in the mid to upper 80s. No rain in sight.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Senning Show. You're in the midst of John's Joints, the vessel that we use to bring you some news and a bunch of other stuff. A crossover, as they call it in the biz, with Drew Garabo live. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy, and that's Drew Garabo.
Sorry we fought.
No, we didn't fight.
Okay, good.
We didn't fight. You made me. You didn't make me fight. Everything's fine. Nothing a little Rob Thomas can't...
smooth things over, if you will.
It really can't heal. Man, the idea... I don't know if everybody feels this way. Like, when you go to a doctor, how much does it go through the average person's mind that the doctor could be really, really wrong or do something just completely erroneous? Drew, you've had, I think, probably the most in-depth medical procedures and just time spent with doctors. And some of the best doctors in the world, definitely locally. Like, through any of that, did you ever wonder, are they, like, second guess a doctor? I don't know that the average person in a medical scenario thinks like, oh man, I hope this guy doesn't mess up.
Every single procedure I've had, even though I've had trust in the physician, I've thought, what if something goes wrong?
Yeah, I guess there's that. There's like anything. They always say when you go under for a procedure, like anything can happen. I assume like when they are there to take out a certain organ, that it's hard to take out the wrong organ.
You'd hope.
Not really. A Florida doctor was taken into custody on Monday after a grand jury indicted him in an Alabama man's operating room death. According to the Walton County Sheriff, Dr. Thomas Shuknovsky was scheduled to perform a laparoscopic splenectomy on a 70-year-old man from Alabama. Authorities said, man, all these damn names. Shuknovsky removed the patient's liver instead of the spleen that caused catastrophic blood loss, resulting in the man's death on the operating table. A Walton County grand jury recently indicted the doctor for second-degree murder in connection with the patient's death. The grand jury found probable cause to charge that the actions taken in the operating room constituted criminal conduct under Florida law. I always think of, just because we watched it and it gave you a peek into a true story, the Dr. Death thing, about that spinal surgeon, which they never even really figured out if he was just the worst ever at his job or if he was a psychopath who wanted to put people into pain. I don't know what it looks like when you open up a body and you're looking at a liver and a spleen. I would like to think a doctor who's been doing operations and went to medical school, that's not a mistake that is easily made.
You can live without your spleen, but you can't without your liver, right? Is that right? Like, I think you can live without a spleen.
Yeah, that's the other part, too, is that that's not even an option.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, oh, read the note wrong. It was supposed to be the liver. You can't.
No. You can't take out the liver unless you have another liver ready to transplant right away, I think.
Maybe that's what have you got
it
out.
Live without the spleen.
But not the liver. Oh, yeah. The liver is the only internal. Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Okay, this is insane.
Okay.
Yes. Are you
doing the spleen? Yes, you can live a normal life without a spleen, as the liver can take most of its functions.
But the spleen can't take most of the liver.
But no, this says, yes. Can you get your liver removed? Yes, a significant portion, up to 80% of the liver can be removed. And sometimes when you keep some of the liver in there, it will regenerate. The liver is the only visceral organ that can regenerate. If the liver is healthy, it can grow back to its original size, often within 3 months.
I read, no, you cannot live without a liver, as it performs over 500 vital functions.
Oh, yeah. But you can live without most of it.
But you can live with 80% of it.
And then it'll grow back the other 80% within a couple of months?
Yeah.
I want to do it just to find out if that's true.
Yeah. Well, they should have. Yeah, I guess if it's out for a minute, then it's he wasn't like, oh, put it back in or put a piece back in real quick.
That's a bad doctor then, because you know full well if you take that liver out, that dude's going to die. And if you can't tell the difference between a spleen and a liver, you probably shouldn't be performing surgery.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, I think it's not even so much about making mistakes. I think the idea of and I don't know that this doctor did, but of a doctor having bad intentions, like the trust that you give a doctor. That, like, I've never went to a doctor and been like, man, this guy could be a psychopath. You know what I mean? Like, if he wanted to, he could just stick a fork inside my ear right now and take out some of my brain and eat it right in front of me, and I wouldn't be able to do anything. Like, you just don't think that. And second degree, I guess, doesn't mean it's premeditated.
Correct.
But still, you did enough to be charged with murder.
If you're a surgeon, you could probably, I'm not giving anybody ideas, you could probably do something catastrophic and just make it look like an accident.
Well, remember, wasn't there a nurse? There was a nurse that was killing all of those all of those people.
Nurse killing people.
Nurse killing people.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, dude, that reminds me. Diz, the other day when I called up JP and I was talking to you about my uncle and all my my secret cousins, what started that conversation?
One of the story about the people that had a baby and it came out black.
Oh, okay.
I
just wondered if you guys were talking about the documentary because we watched it over the weekend. That Our Father.
Yeah.
The guy. It was the fertility doctor that for decades upon decades was just going into the other room and procuring his own baby batter and just injecting these women. And some of the women, like some of them thought they were getting donors. And you probably maybe could have figured a way to make that work if you were a sicko. I think by the time it was all said and done over the span of many years, he has 90 children that he's fathered. And a lot of those people, it was just an artificial insemination. So it was supposed to be the dad's sperm with the mom's egg. He ditched the dad and put in his own.
Psycho.
That's a God complex.
Well, and that was it.
Yeah.
He was insanely religious. And when the kids finally get a hold of him and they nail him down and they're like, we know it's you, he's quoting scripture, like this was God's will for him to do all. Like he was a legitimate psychopath. Essentially, no charges filed. They took him to a long ass. They fought it for years to get it to the attorney general, and by the time it was all said and done, I think he got like 5 months probation. Or something.
My God!
It was insane.
So they would think that they were just getting the donor that they chose, and they would get his.
Well, so some of it started in the 70s, and it was interesting to hear that like it was not. Like even with my uncle, I know that who has all the kids from the donor, like they would go and they would look at a book and say, this guy's this tall, he has this hair, this is what, these are his passions, these are his skills. They just told these people, these are medical students. Like we get the sample from a medical student. So those people still terribly wrong, but you thought you were getting it from a random medical student, you got it from the doctor. The people who, there was a mom and a dad, and you thought the dad was the dad, but instead the doctor. And he used to just like damn near fresh from the tap. All these ladies tell the same story. He brought me in, he put me in the stirrups, he walked out of the room for 10 minutes, came in, did the deed, and he was doing it right in the other room.
So all these kids, instead of looking like the dad, they look like the doctor.
90 of them. And the problem is one of the reasons they don't do this, because it's in a fairly small area of Indiana, is they don't want the kids commingling and like you just had sex with your brother. You didn't know that all of that. So there were such an overlap of people. And then the even crazier part, there was a girl, this guy's he's a fertility doctor, but he's also a standard gynecologist. Her lifelong gynecologist was her dad, and she didn't know it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's a crazy story. Yeah, 90 plus kids.
How did they find out?
There was one daughter who she immediately was like, when she was little, she's like, something's wrong. So they didn't tell her that she was a donor baby. So they finally tell her she's a donor baby. She reaches out to the doctor, and the doctor's like, don't ever call me again. All of these files have been, we burn all of the files. Nobody can ever know anything about their siblings or the father or anything. So she takes it even further. Eventually, so then many years pass to where she can get 23andMe. She gets a 23andMe, and go figure, all of these siblings pop up. They told her no donor would ever have more than 3 samples. Initially, eight siblings popped up. So they start running the genealogy back. They find somebody who they figure out is like a great-granddaughter of the father. And she reaches out to her on Facebook. She said, can you send me all of the family surnames that are in your family? And there you go. Klein was one of the first ones. Her great-grandfather's name, the doctor.
Dr. Klein?
And that's how it all got set into motion.
A Jewish man?
Is that Jewish?
Klein is a Jewish name.
Klein's a Jewish name?
Oh, Kale.
Oh, yeah, no, he was very Christian. And and then she started recording the calls because the doctor started calling her, like telling her, because the media was getting wind of it. He's like, I've been married 57 years. You're going to ruin my life. You have to tell the media to back off on this. And she had like all these phone calls recorded of him just being a complete psycho.
Is he still alive?
I think he is still alive, actually. Yeah.
And this is on what platform?
This is on Netflix. Our Father.
I'm going to watch that.
I gotta watch that, too.
As soon as I catch up on Lincoln Lord.
I got to finish the chess one.
Told?
Is it good? Oh, the new one. I thought you meant Queen's Gambit, which was really good. The one with where he put the thing up his butt.
That's what I'm hearing. I was like, I never knew that was a thing. I missed that. Yeah.
You also you got to go back to DTF St. Louis.
I'm on episode 4 or 5.
Is the whole season out?
Yeah.
The finale
it
just
wrapped
dropped.
up. It's
good,
dude.
It's crazy, dude.
Would I like it? You think?
Yeah,
I think so.
Oh yeah.
It's just weird enough.
It's weird. It's crazy. There's a rap video in the episode we just. Well, I think you'll really dig it.
That's Bateman, right?
Bateman and David Harbour, who was that Eleven's dad. Yeah. Oh my God.
I like him. He's a good actor.
He's
too.
great.
Harbour. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Quite the body on him in the show.
Yeah,
a little aggressive.
Yeah,
like it
yes.
looks unreal.
Yes.
Like I mean, he's clearly wearing a fat suit, and it's like a major talking point. But like you see him without a shirt on, you go, this doesn't even look real.
And she was in Bloodline.
Bloodline.
And she is a hideous character. Like she is
in Bloodline.
Evil. In this.
Oh, yeah.
Or is she?
I don't know. But she also, I know her first and foremost from Grandma's Boy. She was the love interest in Grandma's Boy.
Okay.
You seen it?
I don't remember what she would look like.
Yeah, Nick Swartzen.
I remember the show. Yeah, the movie. Yeah.
Huh.
I think we got time for one more real
Sure,
quick.
buddy.
Light it up.
If you don't mind. Man, another one. Another missing scientist. Now the 10th person tied to dark patterns surrounding U.S. secrets. This guy with links to America's nuclear secrets has gone missing as the disturbing list of deaths and disappearance in recent months and years continue to grow. Steven Garcia, he's 48, vanished without a trace on August 28th, 2025. And I guess they're just kind of connecting it that he's a part of the 9 that are already gone. He was last seen leaving his Albuquerque, New Mexico home on foot. There's this great piece of audio and a great clip that I saw over the weekend that really puts into perspective all of these people that went missing. And let me play it for you. This goes piece by piece to all of the people that have gone missing.
Carl Grillmar, pictured here, was an astrophysicist at Caltech. He worked on a NASA-supported space telescope project and infrared systems. Now, he was shot and killed at his home just 2 months ago. Then there's Frank Maywald. He was a senior scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab, focused on advanced satellite systems, and he died nearly 2 years ago, but his cause of death has never been made public. Meanwhile, Monica Reza also reportedly connected to NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab project. She went missing last summer while hiking in California. No trace. It keeps going. There's William McCaslin, a retired Air Force general. He, too, is missing. He's a former head of Air Force Research Lab and oversaw advanced space and surveillance programs. He's been missing since February. And reports say he once oversaw funding connected to a project that also included Monica Reza. Now, there's more. To New Mexico, Melissa Casais. She has been missing since last summer. She worked at Los Alamos National Lab. She had an administrative role, but reportedly also had security clearances. Just months earlier, she went missing, so too did Anthony Chavez, also connected to Los Alamos, an engineer. He disappeared during a walk. No signs, no answers. And then finally, there's Nuno Loureiro. You remember Nuno Loureiro? He was the MIT researcher focused on nuclear fusion and was shot and killed in his Massachusetts home last December. It was the case of the Brown shooter. It's a separate case with no confirmed links to the others. But here's the key point. Authorities have not connected these cases, but look at the overlap. The same handful of institutions, NASA, Air Force.
Insane. I mean, you want to know what's crazy, though? I do find it interesting that it's seemingly getting a bunch of run on the news.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of that, but it feels like if this was real, this is the type of thing you never, ever hear about.
Right.
So I'm not saying that it's all manufactured. It just, the fact it's starting to be published in so many places, and that was from Fox, that they're willing to run with it. I just find that it feels super conspiracy theory but it's getting some legitimate run, and they're clearly all doing similar things. Some of them worked together even. So it's either a fake story to set us up for something, or it's just an insane thing where these people are getting picked off one by one so they don't share what they know.
I heard that some of them left their house and left their keys and wallet and everything in their house, and then just were never seen again.
And you imagine if this was done by this kind of overarching entity that has their hands in the craziest technology on Earth, that they can do anything. Okay. Like they could get into your mind and make you walk out of your front door and kill whatever it may be. I just feel like if we're going to accept that this is the highest end of technology ever, of course they could do whatever the hell they wanted to kill these people one by one. Maybe they implant something as soon as they start working on top secret stuff, and then like when they don't need them anymore, they're like, okay, go for a walk, leave your keys, and then dude, that's yeah. It's like I never finished the show, but
that's a good one.
What the hell was that show that I didn't like? Severance. Remember when they start at the office, they put a little thing like in their head?
Yeah, I watched like 4 episodes.
Yeah, we made it 3 more.
People love that show.
People don't just love it. People think it's the greatest show on earth.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Same.
Don't go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is headed your way in mere moments. Diz, thank you for everything. Glad to have you back. Glad without incident. I have to say I'm very proud of you, for being a good boy. Drew, thank you for everything as always as well. Shout out to Corey Cardinal. Shout out to the Juice for joining us today as well.
Don't forget Ben Ruda.
And Ben Ruda, special guest.
Instigator.
Yep. Who's the instigator?
Ben. It's his fault.
I guess you're right. But before we get out of here, we love telling you about our buddy, Jeff Borum.
Home prices are insanely volatile right now, and if you don't have the right guy leading you through the process, you could leave tens of thousands of dollars on the table. The guy you need to go to bat for you is our buddy, Jeff Borum.
A lot of people kind of living in the 5-6 years ago real estate market, not realizing that everything has changed. There was that period of time where you probably could throw a sign in the yard or something and it would sell in a reasonable fashion. Not now. If you think you can go for sale by owner, you are wrong, because with Team Borum, they've got that masterful marketing machine. They've got a list of buyers that's ready to buy your house before you even know you want to sell it. Do not go for sale by owner. Go with Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty.
And Jeff Borum will give you options. He'll buy your home. He'll rent your home. He'll sell your home. And the best part, there's no risk. He'll let you out of the contract at any time. Google Team Borum right now, Borham. And if you do, you could be packing tonight.
Goodbye. We'll be back live 1 p.m. tomorrow. It's a Whale Tail Wednesday.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Heading out of Tampa, a crash westbound on the Courtney Campbell Causeway at Rocky Point Drive had the 2 left lanes blocked, but it looks like it's clearing now because the backups are subsiding. We are seeing the usual bottleneck areas forming along I-275, both in Tampa and in St. Pete. This is Jim with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa. Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet. Now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any fence product. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have new Sportage and Sorrentos with 0% APR. Plus 0 payments for 90 days. Or a new Telluride. Just $449 per month. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Out here, we hear your speed before we see you. Wind that rocks us.
Cars drifting toward us.
This isn't just a road, it's our workplace. Slow down.
Keep your distance.
Stay focused. Your choices matter.
Let's get everyone home safely.
Learn more about the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative at WorkZoneSafetyFL.com.
Have you been told your car has negative equity? For a limited time, Brandon Honda will cover up to $5,000 of your negative equity. Plus, when you buy a new Honda from Brandon Honda, you're getting the #1